Yo, real quick, it's Sam. Just want to let you guys know we had some audio issues for like the first 5 minutes of the show. Not that big of a deal, but if it sounds a little bit weird, we use the camera audio to kind of fix things. But it stops at like minute 6, so it's not that big of an issue. Anyway, that's it. Enjoy the show. Episode 29, the Takeaway Podcast. We're getting right into this shit.
I just smashed my
This week is the 2019 recap. We're recapping the year. We got a whole lot of shits to talk about. We got 2 guests today, Nick and Albert. Go ahead and introduce yourselves if you got anything you want to say.
Let me introduce myself.
Or you could just say hi.
Yeah, I'm Nick. Grand Rapids, born and raised.
There you go. There you go. Nice jacket, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Had to get the drip on.
2 people came dressed. It's all good.
Yeah.
No shoelaces have them.
Y'all see the sweater?
You good, bro?
I mean, y'all see the scarf?
I mean, yeah, whatever.
Let me know when you see a better scarf like this.
You ain't got no bell.
It's like your bell, right?
What you need a bell for?
Ring, girls. I'm just fucking around. That's not funny. I'm just playing.
Yeah, creative thinker, imaginatory mind. Just do what I do.
There you go.
That's it.
And I'm Bert.
That's all you got to say.
That's it, for real.
I really got much to say.
Alright. There it is.
That's
Shit.
me, bro.
Topic number 1.
Damn.
Right
dude.
into it.
We just got right.
You introduce me at all?
What's up, Vince? You want to introduce
you,
yourself?
That's
Alright.
how it is.
You got a haircut.
Yeah, Brad.
Top 5 albums of the year. That's what we got.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Sweet.
Who wants to go first?
I'm going first.
I didn't do mine in order
Okay,
personally.
cool. I didn't
but if
do
you
mine
did,
in order. No.
did you do yours in order?
Yeah. No, I didn't do mine in order.
Hold up. What are we going off of first?
Just your favorite. It don't matter. It does not matter.
No statistics.
Yeah. Sales, none of that shit. None of that shit matters.
That's good, because I was thinking, like, bro, if we going, like...
Off stats?
Off stats, bro, it's going to be hard.
Nah, I just want to hear, like, everyone's top 5 of the year. And I want to see if we get any matches.
Actually, let me go last.
I'm going last?
Why? You go.
It's too late.
Alright.
I mean, we can go in order. Y'all want to go in order?
I think it's better if I go last, because...
Okay, you want to start, Sam?
I'll start. I don't want to get beat up in the group chat right now.
No, we'll get...
Alright, I'll start.
We'll get the host together.
Alright, so I got my personal favorite. So these aren't in order, but my personal favorite album of the year was Benny the Butcher, The Plugs I Met. That shit is fire.
Okay.
Benny the Butcher's out of Buffalo. It's on some like real old school 90s boom bap, drug rap type shit.
Cut
fucking
you and
love
slice
it.
you like the government cheese type shit.
Yeah, that was hard as fuck.
Damn.
That was hard.
On
You know?
top,
Damn.
it's bar.
That
Your
shit-
bar.
Well, we
That's
freestyling
better
this
than
shit?
that.
That's me, baby.
That was
That was
hard.
me.
Yeah, so that album, there's like a few lines on that shit. It's my mic, bro. What's
Not
wrong
my
with
bad, sorry.
you? Benny the Butcher, you know what I'm saying? The Plugs I Met.
Yo, but I do fuck with
Great
Benny
album.
Butcher.
That album was
So I agree with
incredible.
that.
And I would like to say,
Yeah,
through
yeah.
this year, 2019, he has become my favorite rapper.
Wow.
So, like, he's had a great year to me. Yeah, Benny the Butcher is not my favorite.
You know, as a brother, I appreciate you appreciating real rap. And then say some shit like Juice WRLD, R.I.P.
Juice WRLD.
Damn.
Retch 32. He's a guy from UK. He had dropped an album called Upon Reflection today. He's talking about some grown man shit on that album. And
You
I
say you
loved it.
dropped it today?
Today?
Did I say today?
Yeah.
No, this year. Probably like 3 months ago. Did I
Oh,
really
so
say today?
that's crazy. They made your top 5. When'd you listen to it?
No, I didn't mean to say. He dropped it. I think
the car?
it was like November. Oh, I do need to say that this excludes all albums that came out in December also. Because I feel like it needs to sync, you know.
Okay.
So none of my shit came out. Any albums that came out in December aren't on my list. But yeah, he's talking about like finally getting a kid and getting married and all this shit, and I love hearing him talk about that. So that was a really good album. Polo G, Die a Legend. That's on some like
Interesting.
just fun shit.
Polo
Yo,
G.
I love listening to Polo G. Yeah.
Really?
He's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, he does it. So like, he's like a melodic rapper, you know, but he does a really good job of making me feel like I went through the same shit as him. Because he just like is really good at painting pictures, and I love hearing that shit.
Oh, okay.
Loaded Lux Talks Dirty 2, or Talk Dirty 2, the deluxe version specifically. Shout out Loaded Lux.
You really listen to rap.
Bro, I love rap, bro.
Or you just doing that because you're like, yeah, I went to,
yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, Biggie.
Joe, like, my dad's half black, bro.
Nah.
Loaded Likes? Well, you know about that.
Okay. Come on, man. Yeah, Talk 32. A lot of like New York shit on that album. A lot of talking about being in big rooms and like just boss man shit. And I love hearing that type of stuff. And number 5, not in order, Sue Surf 725. So Sue Surf is from Newark, New Jersey, and he's just like a street motherfucking like bar you up type rapper. He does a really good job of storytelling, and I love that shit. So yeah, that's mine. 2 battle rappers on my list, and I'm proud of that.
That's dope.
Shout out Euro TV.
Word.
All right, that's mine. That's my top 5.
I'll
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Wait,
Um,
bro.
I feel like we gotta go in order.
No, let the host go second, bro.
Well, I want to go last though.
Why you had to go last?
All right, should I just go right now?
Yeah, we can go in order.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we can
So-
debate after.
Baby King died for my bitch.
Ooh.
Damn.
Top of the
That's
list.
hot. I think that's what this too.
I got the chills just like thinking about it.
Butter, butter.
Yeah,
That's on my list.
Yo,
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Fucking Orange Soda.
Orange
Yo,
Hard.
that song's blowing up right now because
Oh,
of
yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
over TikTok right now.
Yeah.
Shout out
It's
Baby
on
King.
Spotify ads.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
The label's
Orange
good.
Soda,
Yeah,
bro.
you know.
Mosh pit, the video,
Good
crazy.
shit, Baby King.
Okay, so Baby King. So that's crazy because I think Bert was with me when we found him,
Yeah.
and we're like, yo, he's about to blow up.
Yeah.
How'd you find
This
it,
was
bro?
like-
Bro, I don't know. Like, I can't explain.
We're just
it.
like going through the
I
explore
I
page.
really be finding
No,
music,
bro.
and I really be like playing it like at a restaurant. I'm like, yo, this dude's hot,
Yeah.
and we literally watch people like blow up.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
You said the same thing about Shaq West.
Yeah.
You found Shaq West.
West, like it just like hits
Oh,
me
really?
like randomly.
Damn.
We're talking like 1,000 views.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're not talking like 100,000. We're talking like 1,000 views. I'm like, yo, I like this.
Damn.
This is gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, you know, like, when I found Color Studios and they're getting like 1,000 views a video, I'm like, yo, this is about to be hot. And I was like, you think so? I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Good shit.
but Baby King did drop a project before, and I guess he like did some production on like Black Panther.
Beyonce album.
Beyonce, but I think Black Panther.
Did he actually?
Yeah, so I guess he's like around.
Oh, he does
Wow.
he does the production side of things too.
Yeah.
I think
so.
He did a lot for TDE.
Yeah, I think he writes or whatever he does. Like,
I
he
know.
does a lot.
Just for school.
Um,
his album. He did some
Burna Boy's album.
Yeah, what up?
shit.
Keep
Oh,
talking.
Burna Boy. Okay.
Burna Boy's album, hard.
That's
Yeah.
Shout out to Jordan Smith, my wifey. They got a hit together. Maxo Cream.
Wow. And I would definitely let it play.
I bumped it.
I'm not skipping it.
Yeah.
All right.
We got to restart.
No, we don't have to restart.
Oh,
Start
right.
from like your third one. What'd you say, Maxo Cream?
Yeah.
Yeah, start from there.
So you got Burna Boy?
Yeah, I got all that. Yeah.
Okay, so Maxo Cream. Again, like I think he has one of the best projects out in 2019 from like a new artist. Where I feel like he's gonna. So is it his greatest body of work? I would argue no, but I really love the project, and I think. Like when I think about the business of, I don't know how to get too business heavy, but my brain works like that. It's like, oh, he's on his way of like getting to the classic album, and then like in 4 years, like actually have a career and actually be a rapper.
You said Burna Boy?
No, Maxo Cream.
Oh,
Burna Boy's career.
That's why I was surprised you said that. Okay.
No, he's
Yeah.
big.
Maxo, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, go up that 4,000.
Wow.
Mm.
I
Baby, listen.
There's a
Maybe-
few songs, there's a few songs on that album that are hard. But I
Hard.
still listen to this day.
Hard.
Really?
And like,
Religiously.
again, like I'm just such a fan of him. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking love him, yo.
crazy.
I've been watching
He's
Go Up
smart.
Down when he's making.
smart. He's really
Too
smart.
smart.
Yeah.
I was been a fan of again randomly on Twitter. I think Twitter's how I find all these people. But like, you know, you'd be on Twitter and then you end up on like multiple pages.
Oh yeah.
Like I remember when he was making meme content about the do-rags.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's how I started following him and like being up to what he does and like then he like started rapping and I was like, yo, you're actually like good at rapping. Like you make good music. But it's like the way he attacks it. And then Dave.
Mm.
You
Really?
Could.
Psychodrama?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's literally
That's
and
a good
I
album.
I didn't realize that came out in 2019.
Yeah, that was like kind of early.
yeah.
That's a good album. Yeah.
Stratton, I listen to that every day.
Yeah.
That song was fire.
So
Yeah, that's a good one.
personally, since it's only 5, I want to put way more UK artists up there, but I didn't, and because like and Sam knows this, like Dave for me is like, if we're gonna talk about anything about UK, we gotta talk about Dave.
100%.
I feel like he's great for rap. He's also great for the UK.
Yeah.
We went to the show in Chicago and I watched him like live. I'm like, oh, like he's a great.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be like the guy that like merges UK and American music.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were close too.
Oh, to
Oh,
the
yeah.
stage?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
bro.
dabbed me
You
up.
guys got there.
Yeah.
We got there like 3 hours
yeah,
early,
yeah.
dog.
He dabbed me up,
We were
bro.
not playing
That was
around.
lit. He dapped you up.
He dabbed me up.
Yeah.
How'd that feel?
Anyway, it's really down the road, nigga, to be honest.
Yeah.
But like, but like,
Felt comfortable.
it was crazy because like, you know, he pulled up and I was just like, yo, but then he like dapped my hand up, and then just funny, he was ready, he was with it though. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's dope. And he's like, then he started rapping too. So for me, like, I was like,
he's
like
dope.
again as an artist, like, yo, like not me as an artist, but like him doing that. Like,
I mean,
it's
it's
smooth
like,
as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So not like you like
Imagine
him
being
more
that
than you
cool.
did.
Imagine being that cool. Just like he
Yeah.
walked up. How do you walk on cool as shit?
Yeah.
He walked up like he was just like, yo, what's good? Dapped
walks,
you up,
like, from
and
the
then started
And then it
rapping.
starts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no intro, he
He's
just
on
went
some
straight into
cool
the
shit.
song.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, that's you can't teach that.
Yeah. Facts.
And then
Yeah.
do this track.
So then
suit.
here's the question: if you
Like-
if you didn't go to the concert and saw him live, would it
Yeah,
have still
it'd
made
still
the
be up
list? Okay.
like,
Because I know
and-
like when we saw him live, like I fuck with him so much more now than I did before.
oh, even even more. But I was really fucking with him too.
Okay.
And like God's Eye, and I know that's just the song
Mhm.
he dropped on the Top Boy project, but
No, that song's hard.
like I literally listen to that song every day.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Dave's the man.
Like I want to see my analytics on that song. Like 100%.
Probably should.
Like
Yeah.
Like how many times you've listened to
yeah.
it?
Like yesterday, and my AirPods, that song was on repeat for 3 hours.
I like how you had to say AirPods, not that you were just listening to the song.
Yeah.
Let you guys know I'm not broke.
Flexing.
bro.
that.
Just levels to this
Subtle
shit.
flex.
Okay, but they suck though. We gotta be honest.
Yo, AirPods are so trash, bro.
AirPods
Really?
Suck,
If they didn't give me
bro.
pussy, we wouldn't.
You just
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I can actually afford the wires, so I actually have the wires.
Yeah, but I got wires too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually
Y'all can't afford the wires. That's crazy.
No, bro. Just like there's something about there's something about ripping those boys out. I was trying to get the version 2, but the Apple Store was closed.
You know what's funny is
But,
like,
like,
Shut
I have the wired one. That's
up.
funny.
You hear that? Shut up.
He said it
It's
was
been closed the whole time.
It's closed.
Like,
Nah, like the power really went
all right.
out.
Anyway, Nick, go ahead with your top. Wait,
So-
Was
actually,
that your five?
recap the
five.
five.
All right.
Recap the five again.
Okay, so we got Burner Boy, Maxo Cream, Guap That for 1,000, Dave, and Baby Keem.
Baby Keem.
Die
Okay.
for my bitch.
That's a good
So
five.
my number one, Revenge of the Dreamers 3,
Mm.
Dreamville, powerful project for
Mm.
hip hop.
I actually forgot about that one, to be honest.
Front to back,
Yeah.
straight,
Okay.
every single song, no skips.
Okay.
So that's my
I like-
number
that's a
one.
good
I mean, there's
easily.
so much good content on that. I can't even hate
Yeah,
it.
so many good artists on that too. Yeah.
JID, bro. Fuck, man. You so
I got the
special.
baby on my list. Kirk. I think that album was huge
Really?
for him. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna fight about that one. Go
Okay,
ahead.
that's fine.
Go
but
That's
I
funny.
don't know. I just felt like it was more commercial, which I can always appreciate. That's growth, you know.
Interesting. That's a
Baby
good
on Baby
perspective
was
on
that was dope. I enjoy a lot of the tracks, but I think there was a little bit more diversity on Kirk. So
Mm.
He brought the Jabwalkies back, bro. Come on.
yeah,
He's goaded for that at least.
yeah.
That's all our fucking childhood. The fucking when I saw that shit, I was like, bro, this dude's a legend.
Yeah.
Baby Keem's on my list.
Yes.
I'd say that's number 3. I'm a little bit of a fan of Brockhampton, so their Ginger album
Ginger.
was really dope.
I didn't listen
Bro,
to
why you look at him like that?
Cause I'm a hater. Though.
You're a Brockhampton hater?
You don't
Bro,
like them?
Bert- Bert's
I've,
like-
I've actually never listened to them,
Yeah,
but I've heard
they-
good
That
stuff.
too,
Oh,
bro.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, give it
Yeah.
a listen.
I know
Ginger is
the
dope.
Needle Drop's kind of big on them.
Yeah.
The dude on YouTube.
Shout out to Fantano.
Shout out Fantana.
Yeah, I'm iffy about Brockhampton.
Yeah,
I've never-
I
I've
They
listened
make
to
good
them.
music.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
hate
I
on the
understand
music.
that. Yeah,
I just can't get down with what they do.
Okay.
Because there's so many motherfuckers in the group.
I don't fucking get it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
How do they make
I hear
them
you.
work?
And they seem like they're dicks. They think they think that they're like,
Hot shit.
yeah.
Do they really? I didn't.
I think
feel
that I think that happens with like the guys that go against the grain. Is like sometimes it gets in their head, you know,
Yeah.
because they're definitely one of those groups
Yeah.
that like don't follow the rap mold. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
I
know
mean,
how they formed?
No,
It's a crazy
I don't know
story.
anything about them.
Long story short, they were all on a Kanye West forum saying, hey, who can rap? You know, like who can produce, who can sing? And they formed on this Kanye West forum, moved into a house together, and just started making music every single day.
I respect
That's actually kind of a dope
That's
story.
awesome,
Yeah.
bro.
That's crazy.
I respect that.
Wow.
So
So that was number 4, you said?
yeah, that was
Okay.
number 4.
What's 5?
It's tough. I think Igor.
Oh wow.
Tyler.
Wow.
Damn. Sorry, Tyler.
I actually forgot
But
about
is
that
it-
when
yeah,
I
I
was
didn't
putting this
talk about
together.
Is that a hip hop album? Is it like a rap album?
We didn't clarify.
What
Just
was
albums
that?
of the year.
Oh, just album.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up albums. There.
Yeah.
And definitely it is. Though.
What category does that
I mean,
fall
it's
under?
definitely
Y'all think it's a
hip-hop.
rap album?
I wouldn't say rap.
I think Tyler.
like it's just an album.
Andre 3000.
Mm.
Not for real.
Not for real. Vibes. Well, he does produce, so I give him Probably like half and half.
I mean,
I agree with that.
3000 probably produces too.
I just think like he's
Andre-
taking.
Andre 3K produced track. Oof.
We gotta do some stuff. We gotta look that up. But
I'm
like
I don't
that's
know.
why I look at Tyler. I'm like he went from Odd Future to like this.
Yeah, bro.
So like the last person I feel like who able to do that and successfully was like Andre 3000. To like go from like super
Just
rap group
transform
Atlanta
like
and then
that?
like
Yeah.
went. Remember what time he was doing that? He had the perm. Like he was doing shit when like
Yeah.
rap was like
Yeah.
kill niggas. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he was over here like can I?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
Pharrell
That's
was
true.
doing that too.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Yeah, true.
Under
Yeah.
3000 was
All right,
like-
so roll through the 5 again.
with the,
Just like
it
summarize
was,
it?
I fuck with
Revenge
the
of the
Fire.
Dreamers by
Very balanced.
Dreamville.
There's a lot of I forgot about all these.
Yeah.
Baby Keem,
Fucking Baby Key.
and then Ginger, Brockhampton, and Tyler.
Well done.
Nice.
Bert, what you got?
Mine's not that controversial, I don't think.
Okay.
But
That's how you know
He's
it's
gonna
gonna be
say Harry
some
Styles,
Billie Eilish.
Oh,
Taylor
my
Swift.
goodness.
but
yo.
Billie Eilish is low-key kind of hard, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
she's
I respect that her name. bro.
She was a runner-up on my list.
Really?
Yes, I
She
enjoy
is
Billie
cold, yo.
Eilish
She
a
is
lot.
cold.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Go ahead. Easy, Ultra.
Young and May, her story.
Oh,
Really?
Fuck.
That
Wow.
Hard
album was
project.
That's hard.
Hard
That shit
project.
is hard.
Hard, bro.
I hate
Like,
when
I don't
that-
know. I don't
yeah.
even get it how hard
Yeah.
it
That
was.
shit is
Yeah.
hard. Pause.
No skip.
She makes me
Yeah.
forget that she's a girl, bro. It feels like I'm talking.
It feels like I'm talking. That's funny.
And then there's no order.
Yeah, in no
Yeah.
order.
Port of Miami too.
Rick Ross?
Damn.
Yeah.
That
That album's
That's a
hard.
good one.
But today I was talking to someone about Rick Ross today, and they're like, "Man, is it 2003?" And I was thinking about my list. I was like,
Damn.
"Did I say it or no?" Okay.
Yo, when he dropped the single Gold Roses, I actually
yeah.
thought it was about to be like the best album of all time. Literally, that single was so
Man.
hard.
I have some
Yeah,
things
it
about
is.
Port Miami too that like I feel like could have been way better, but it's still a good project.
I like it.
Ross is the man.
Do you think it's just because it's Ross though?
No, so like,
But-
Yeah,
I'll
let's,
let you-
let's talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
them.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
talk about them after.
That's a good
And,
question.
Roddy Rich. Please
Ooh.
excuse me for being antisocial.
He said outside December, but
Well, that's just for me. That's just for me.
oh okay,
Yeah, that's
but
like me
no,
personally.
but I agree.
Yeah, I
That
think
album's
I was about to say
Yeah.
like
if Roddy
excluding
came
that
out in,
rule,
like,
fucking
yeah.
Roddy
Yeah.
if
hits.
he
Yeah, I
dropped in like October, he would have made my list
Listen,
for sure. Because that album's incredible.
The last person to drop a song that wasn't whack was Drake, and Roddy is on his ass.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Name a whack Roddy song right now.
I mean,
You
Travis
can't-
Scott's good. Yeah.
They're all hits.
Every single one.
That whole album was hit.
I'm like, bro, how does he do it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that album's
It's his
hard.
voice,
I thought
too.
Six Black was capping, like, oh, he was all hits. I'm like, I don't know. And I listened to him, like, fuck,
Yeah.
Yeah.
goddamn, Big
He's
Stepper,
he's an undercard for real.
Big Stepper,
Yeah.
bro. Ain't even Compton.
Box.
Fuck, bro, Box.
Box.
Hey, we'll talk about him after. Keep going.
And then, yeah, that's 85 to Africa, Jadena.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
That
That
album was
album-
so
yeah.
hard.
The
Yeah.
album was
Flawless.
Yeah, I still listen to it like
Yeah.
Yo, he's
beginning
cold.
to
Really?
this day.
I actually didn't listen to that, but it was on my list to listen to, and I never got to
Yeah.
it. I think somebody else dropped that same week. I don't know who though.
Oh no, yeah, someone.
There's so many
dropped
artists, bro.
too.
Someone
Yeah.
else must.
Yeah, there's a lot of music this
Didn't
week.
Wale drop?
Yeah.
Wale dropped. I
I
got
think
distracted
Wale
with
did.
I'm like
Wale.
waiting for you to say Wale.
Wait, let's talk about that
Bro
for a
got
minute.
distracted with
Come
Wale.
on, bro, with Wale. That's your man.
And then I was gonna say Baby Keem, but
Yeah.
you guys said it already, so
Oh,
I'm gonna
damn.
say.
So there you got 3 Baby King fans. Right
No, I
now.
wouldn't say Baby Keem though. I would say Escaped from New York, Beast Coast.
Oh, really?
That's on your
Album was
top?
hard. Yeah.
Wow.
I love that album, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
We
You
can
guys
talk
didn't
about-
like that album?
No,
No.
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 I didn't dislike the album. I have a little bit of issues with them as a group.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
I agree. But
For real?
like,
Yeah, I think there's some missing links.
Mm.
I think maybe I'm selfish for this, but I think Joey Badass should have went his solo way for a while, and the fact that he went with a group route kind of took a little
Instead of
a
dropping
little
a
light,
solo
a
album.
little bit of light from his. From
Oh,
his,
like you think he's too talented to be running with them?
But I
a
think
little
it's-
bit. Even though I
Really?
fuck with Flatbush Zombies,
Interesting.
they're dope, but I don't really think they're all like a good collaboration.
I think it's more of like New York come together. Like
Sure,
New York
sure.
young rappers.
Yeah.
There's not more like.
Apparently, they're all from the same
forming-
hood too.
Yeah,
like, they're
they
from
are.
like the same
Yeah.
place,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
I don't think they're forming a group to say.
Yeah.
But it's more of like they just came together to do it for the city.
Yeah.
I think it was a great album.
My
For
thing-
bars, bro,
My
I
thing
mean,
with the
bro,
album was
listen
that
to
like
bars, bro.
I think what was the single that dropped? Was it Left Hand?
Yeah, Left Hand. Left
So
Hand was dope.
Left Hand was so dope, and I feel like the rest of the album did not ever reach that
You
level.
don't think so? I
Nah,
think
in my
they-
opinion.
how I think they made it is they all came together and made like killer songs and picked like
Yeah.
the.
It was probably like
catchy
the Dreamville type of
radios.
shit. They just like locked themselves in a room for a week
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
it
probably
sounded
just
like
threw away
that.
all the Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like Left Hand was so hard, and then I feel like the rest of the album didn't match it. And I think part of that is like you have all these artists like Flatbush Zombie sounds completely different than Joey Badass
That's what I'm
does.
saying.
Yeah, that's also,
So like
that's, what
that's why the
yeah,
songs
it's
were so
weird.
diverse, you know.
Yeah.
And I guess like maybe I just wasn't feeling it.
It's weird, but it also brought me back to like when I was coming up listening to music in the DJ Khaled era, where it's like there's Lil Wayne on the track or like Rick Ross, T.I. and like, you know, it was crazy. But think about how hard those songs went, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Anthems.
that shit was
Yeah, that
hard.
was before DJ
That's what
Khaled
we
started
like.
doing radio shit.
Yeah, and it kind of reminded
His
me
albums
of
used to
that.
be so fucking hard.
Yo, he did have
Yeah.
a great run. Shout out to DJ Khaled, man.
Bro, he's still
That's
running
good.
to this day. What you saying, bro?
I mean, like,
so?
I mean, he dropped.
I
an
think
album,
his
he was
last-
number 2, bro.
I think his
He
last
dropped a
four.
number 2
I think
album.
his last. Well, yeah, he did.
I mean, it was a number 1, but it was still number 2.
I
you
know.
what I mean?
That's just like laughed. Like, yeah, he did because he wanted number one.
Yeah, it
But it was
number
like,
1,
no.
but I mean,
But like for the last
basically-
4 years, like for him to be like, he's an old head, right? For him to be like, have that Rihanna and Bryson Tiller song, let's not
That
act.
shit was a hit, yo.
That shit wasn't a fucking
That shit
bop.
was a hit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, Bryson out of retirement.
And then he had a
He
song
does
with
have-
Drake too.
Yeah, bro.
NCE.
I mean, I think we have to stop saying that like he has a song with Drake. I
I'm
think
so good at sex.
Drake has a
What's
song that has
So
Khaled.
Drake has a song
What
with
song is
them.
that?
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Because
song
what
you're
does
talking
Khaled
about.
really bring to the table, bro?
Khaled brings
Khaled
the
brings-
vision.
He just brings people together, but he
But
doesn't
he's
do
able
nothing.
to do that. Not
Okay.
too many people can.
Yeah, I
do
mean,
it.
I'm saying like
Hip-hop
it's
right now,
impressive,
thing.
but like to say that it's a DJ Khaled song is like, is it really though, or is
Yeah,
it Drake?
Yeah, it
I mean,
is.
he
I
picks
mean,
up
like
the-
every song
he probably
Drake does
picks
is
up,
a Drake song. We all know this.
I agree with Sam on this one.
Like
You know
it's
what I mean?
it's hard
Yeah.
for free.
Oh yeah.
I
like-
hate this argument, but yeah.
You don't remember
You're
this?
right. You're gonna get your.
Yeah,
Copyright
we're
strike
gonna get
incoming.
Yeah.
Shit. And we're sued.
Yeah, so-
And we're done.
You just got kicked.
All right. Before we get sued,
yeah,
fam.
you just
Like
got
for
kicked
him to
out.
like be
for free.
for him to be, in my opinion, like some old dude, and like whether he like sent the beat over, whatever he did, to be like, yo, this is the beat, and knew Drake could go off it. That's smart. To get Bryson Tiller and Rihanna on the song, Rihanna has been making music.
Thanks.
She said yes to DJ Khaled.
Neither has Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's all I'm saying. Hit.
All right.
Bryson Tiller's a flop.
What were the ones that we were about to argue about? Who said
Flop.
what was your 5 again, Bert?
Bert, this is alright.
I feel like
But
I feel
also,
like we
Bert
were
loves
gonna argue.
Wale. He thinks he's the greatest rapper of all time.
Wale's dope.
Yeah, which
he's
one?
not the greatest.
No.
Who was
he's
gonna
not.
argue about?
Yeah,
something?
we had I
So-
feel like
oh.
someone said something.
Oh,
Oh.
you said you were gonna argue with me about Kirk.
Yeah.
Is it because you
Shit.
feel like Baby on Baby was better?
Oh,
Because that
yeah.
also dropped
I
in
definitely
2019.
do.
Let's not forget that
Yeah.
was almost on my list too.
Yeah, Baby on Baby was better in my opinion. But
Okay.
I feel like
I think
there was just too many skippables for me on
on
Kirk.
Kirk?
Yeah.
I only found one, and it's that joint with Nicki Minaj. That shit.
Oh,
was
that shit
trash.
is hot
Yeah.
garbage.
why is Nicki still making music? It's Cardi B.
You gonna get the
I'm sorry.
barbs on us, bro. You better chill.
Yeah, bro, you better chill.
Bro, make it it's hard, bro. Stop.
You actually
I
think
hate
so?
it.
I
don't
think
listen-
she's a
I don't
spitter.
listen
I
to
think
her,
she's a
but,
spitter.
like,
I think she needs to stop with that singing shit like she did on Lil Wayne's album.
But that's when she had her best shit though. Like boom, 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 boom. Like
No,
that's her
Alright,
best
bro.
shit.
But
Like,
Okay,
listen,
listen.
to her
Yes.
rap,
Does Nicki
bro.
Minaj have hits? Yes.
of course.
Like, do we have to give props to Nicki Minaj? But I'm talking
Yeah.
about 2019,
Oh,
2020.
okay.
But I think it's
2019,
also
yeah.
because she
Like-
she got like a voice almost. Like we hear her talk about all this stuff.
She got
She's
more than a voice,
podcast,
bro. She
right?
got a
She's got she's got a podcast now, right?
No
she got
say,
she got a
no
couple
say.
things. You feel me?
That's not. Is that why you guys don't listen to Nicki Minaj?
No, I'm saying you said she got a voice. That's why you listen to her. But to
No,
me-
I don't. No. That's
Is
not
that why
what
you
I
were
said.
saying that?
That's not what I
I mean, it's like, all right. If
you said she got a voice. That's why she's your favorite.
Okay,
right?
but
No,
like-
not like singing voice.
But
like,
we
a
went
voice
back.
more like-
Okay,
fuck
but
with
listen,
you.
if we
You
went
can
back
hear
and
her.
listened to her music, would we still think it's hard? Because I went back recently and listened to Childish Gambino rap songs, and they're so bad.
You think so?
Okay.
Like, you're
Oh
talking
my
about,
God.
You're talking
Okay,
about like
hold on,
campfire and all
pause.
that shit. Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit's
bro,
garbage.
go listen to old Trash Can Beat. You're like, this nigga's bad,
Yeah,
Bro, listen.
horrible,
Yeah.
trash.
I'm gonna get dragged. For
But for
this.
some reason, while we were
Well,
kids,
because
we're
the
like,
internet was hard though.
Huh?
Because the internet was 3005. That shit was hard.
Listen,
But
to
I also
that.
think
Is it bad
time-
now?
Like, actually listen
the
to
time
it.
was different, bro. I think
Okay,
Listen to World Star.
unpopular opinion. though.
World Star before rap. Like what?
I've
You already
never-
know that.
That's the
It's
hook?
a hot,
That's the
that's
hook?
literally his bars,
Oh
bro.
shit.
I've never been a fan. Childish.
Okay, that makes sense.
Even now, because
you're
No,
Redbone,
even now.
Redbone is a certified.
Nah,
Okay.
His
Red-
singing,
Yeah.
his singing unmatched. I
Yes,
really fuck with his like
absolutely.
Redbone.
That album was
He's
This
a
is
fire.
ball,
America.
Yeah, he's
Great.
a
Him
ball.
rapping
It's not
though.
singing. Is this America singing? Isn't it right?
No, that's
I mean-
rapping.
I don't know what that is.
This is America.
Oh, one more thing on the top 5 that because only 5 I didn't add on. Like I really want to say Jesus and King was really.
That was on my list too.
But I didn't want to say it because
That was
That's
on my
on-
top 10 list.
That's on
it's
a
so
different
good. I
list.
still listen to it.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
I mean,
It's so good.
That's your opinion.
Oh my God, literally.
I mean, that is a good album, but I wouldn't put it on no list, bro.
So let's talk about Revenge of the Dreamers.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion. Like I liked it, but
I was
like,
gonna say this. I know what you're gonna say.
Really?
Finish that
Yeah.
sentence.
All right.
yeah,
Was it
I
a
liked
letdown for you?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
But like,
It
listen,
had the J. Cole effect, low key. You listen to it for 2 weeks straight, then like after that, you don't.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah, real life.
Isn't that what
no
happened,
replay.
bro? Okay.
No, like I appreciate what
I
they-
haven't gone back
I
to it
bump
since
it
it came
to
out.
this day.
There's a few songs that I still listen to this day.
I listen to
Wells Fargo is one of the hardest songs I've ever
Oh
heard in my
my
fucking life.
God.
That shit's hard.
Yeah.
I love listening to Guap That 4000 and JID. Personally, I do think I think what I appreciate about the album, like they all actually made good music together. Like it wasn't like there wasn't really any like misses, but that's like we talked about the guy the other day. Is like a lot of people just make good songs, and like being such in the middle doesn't really help you. Like no, it wasn't all amazing.
Yeah, I think.
And I feel like
I don't
that's
think it
why-
was bad. I enjoyed the album, but it's not gonna be in my top 5.
Oh.
But like,
Yeah.
who has ever made a group or a label project that was like other than like Kanye and good music?
I know exactly who.
Like, I haven't heard a group actually make all bangers.
Like a whole project.
Other than is that Cruel Summer or Cruel Winter? Which one is it?
Yeah. Cruel Summer.
What?
Cruel Summer by Good
Cruel
Music.
Summer. Yeah.
That's all bangers.
Yeah.
Did
TDE
did Black Hippie ever drop a project?
No,
That's
no,
a TDE
it's-
group. They've only
it's-
ever done singles.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
TDE like they haven't really dropped all
Did he?
together.
That's interesting.
What?
Did he what?
What was that group that M was part of back?
B.I.G. Mace.
That was a group.
Yeah, that whole
The
label
Bad
made a
Boy,
project.
Bad Boy, that was
Bad
Bad
Boy.
Boy, yeah,
Bad
Bad
Boy
Boy
made a
Entertainment.
project.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, I
that.
mean, that's
I
a
don't-
label.
I don't
project.
remember it.
That was like way before my time.
That's like
No, yeah, but yeah.
I was
if
like
we're- if
negative
we're talking
30.
Group projects.
But
yeah.
like actually,
we
like
going
actually,
that far,
no,
though?
actually good though. Like really all hits.
Like top
That
to
was
bottom.
one.
I mean, we
Are
could
we
say
going that
Young Money.
hard, though?
Young Money.
Yeah, we talk.
G-
What,
Money.
what's the Young Money album that had Trophies by Drake on it? I don't remember the name of it. I think it was called Young Money actually.
Bro,
Oh,
Young
yeah.
Money with one song on it, Bedrock.
That was
yeah.
that's
album
the same
was
album.
hard.
That's the same
The
album.
album was hard.
Bedrock is a
Remember when
national
the
anthem.
album came out?
Bro, but I played that the other day. And you're like, shut up, bro.
Back in the day.
Remember, I think I played both of you guys. You guys were like, both were like, were you there?
What, me?
I was playing Bedrock,
Bedrock's
and y'all
a
like, I'm
banger.
like, bro, this
Yeah.
Bedrock is a
right-
national
did not-
anthem.
Yeah.
No. You said
national
something very
anthem,
bro.
controversial that time when you played it. You said this made hip hop, right? Is that what you said? Or,
No, I said this changed hip hop forever.
shut up, dog. You know what I'm saying? That shit didn't do
What,
nothing
Bedrock?
for hip hop.
Bedrock,
Bedrock's
What?
on it.
How?
Bedrock changed hip
What,
hop.
How?
what
Yes,
did Bedrock do
absolutely.
for hip
How
hop,
did it
bro?
change hip hop?
What, bro? What?
It was.
Please tell me
It
what
was a
did
Give me one
massive
reason.
body of work.
There's a massive
bro.
body where hella artists on there.
That's one song.
That's
Drake-
happened before that.
Drake was singing,
Drake,
happened
Nicki
bro, like
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Stuff like that. has
So how did it
happened
change
way
hip-hop?
before
Just 'cause
that.
it was a
How
good
did
song?
what did
Listen,
it do
this is
for
when
hip
people-
hop, bro.
Then it like, what was that Lil Wayne line he said on that? Like, was he talking about like
One line did not change hip hop.
What
No,
did
no,
it
that
do for-
song
no,
did.
No. Even like
that
the
song
smallest
has?
thing, what did it
That's
do,
okay.
bro?
Clarify. That song put hip hop into like the future. Like after that group,
I agree with that statement.
hip hop changed.
100%.
In what sense?
But
though?
how though?
I don't
yeah.
get it. That's all.
Bro,
I
that,
got.
that was like
Before-
the takeoff of like Drake and Nicki Minaj as a unit.
Yeah, before that, women weren't rapping.
Yeah.
What?
Lauren Hill, Missy
Bro.
Elliott.
No, wait,
Miss
Claire.
Elliott?
Okay,
Come
rapping.
on,
I mean like
dog.
pop. I mean like world, like mainstream.
We're gonna forget
Missy
about Lil
Elliott,
Debbie.
bro. Come on, bro.
Bro, that's
Miss Elliott was
Miss
pop.
Elliott. No, that's not the same
She was
era.
pop, bro.
That's not the same era, bro. That's not the same
Yeah, it
era.
is.
No, it's not.
Why isn't it the
No,
same?
that's
era?
definitely not
'Cause
the
she
same
stopped
era.
making
Because Nicki
music?
Minaj is
Yeah,
Missy,
bro.
Missy Elliott was 90s, fam.
Yeah.
Nicki
She
Minaj
still
is the
made some
second.
music in
Nicki
the
Minaj
2000s.
is the second coming of Lil Kim, bro. and she was on Young Money. And then he also had Drake.
But okay, let's not
Like-
say. Okay, what?
No,
did you
let's
do
say
for
not say
hip-hop?
what.
What did you do for hip hop? Why?
It brought into the future.
What future though?
Where we at right now with music?
But
You talking about, like, the
this
sound?
This stuff was happening
This-
before. Is all I'm saying.
No, it was not like
What
that.
wasn't it happening before?
They had Lloyd
Back in
on
the
that,
day,
boy.
Bad
They
Boy.
brought Lloyd.
Look,
Oh my God, bro.
Back in the day, Bad Boy had what? Who was signed? to Bad
No,
Boy?
we're not talking about the structure and what it looked like. We're talking about what it actually did.
What did it do? Is what I'm trying to find out. You're not telling me what it did.
Have you listened to the song?
Yeah, I have.
You just said that song.
I love the
What'd you-
album. I just said I love the album.
So what
I
are you
love the
talking
song.
about, man?
I'm trying to find out what it did for hip hop. I
I think
what
it
did
was
it
a
do
staple.
for hip hop?
I think it was a staple for
That's
like
all I'm saying.
Turn it around.
for like 8th grade dances.
I love the album.
7th
It's
grade
an amazing
dances.
song.
Hey.
It
But
put
it didn't do
schools
nothing for
on.
hip-hop.
It put schools onto hip hop.
What?
That song played everywhere.
It did nothing for hip hop.
No.
Slow
I don't
down.
know about all this.
Slow down and
I
breathe.
don't get this, bro. I don't get
Can you,
it.
All right,
can you
tell me where
disagree
you're
with that
lost, bro.
statement?
I don't get what you're saying it did for hip hop. What did it do for hip hop?
It
Did it
put-
move into the future?
Yes.
You know what you're saying?
Yes.
So you're saying,
But hip hop
hang
has
on,
been
hang on.
moving into the future
Let-
ever
let me-
since it started.
Let me articulate what he's trying to say.
Because it's been growing
So you're
ever
saying,
since it started.
you're saying the
That's all I'm
sound,
saying.
you're saying the sound that happened before that song was drastically changed after that
Yes.
song came out. That's what you're trying to say.
I disagree.
Drastically.
Because T-Pain has a lot to do with the sound today.
Ooh,
Very good counter argument. That's very good.
that's a good
But what-
point.
what-
He
but-
wasn't
great.
in Young Money.
Yeah, he was signing. See, you don't know
He
your
was not
history.
signed to Young Money.
Yeah, he
T-Pain
was.
not signed to Young
Yeah,
Money.
he was.
He was signed to Convict Music. Akon.
No.
We can look this up.
Look it
right
up.
Fucking no.
All right,
Look it
let me
up.
fact
During
check.
that
Let's fact
time,
check.
Yeah.
he was actually signing young. He was signing
No,
money,
he was
and
not.
Birdman was not paying him.
T-Pain.
Remember, he had to sell his Bugatti. You don't remember any of this shit.
No, I. Bro, he
Wait,
was not,
T-Pain
bro,
was
T-Pain
signed-
was not signed to Young Money
Yes,
when
he
he
was.
first
Hang on,
dropped,
hang on. It
bro.
just
He was
said-
signed to Akon.
Not when
That's
he
when he first dropped.
Not when he first came out. During that time.
But when he first dropped is when he was most hot.
Fact
But you're
check.
talking about two different eras. I'm talking about that song.
Sam's got a face. Was he
Well,
signed to
so-
Young Money, bro?
Was it Young Money or Cash Money? Which one?
So I see
Convict
Young.
Music.
Well, so if he signed to Cash Money, he's under Young Money,
Yeah.
which it is. So you're both right. He was signed to Convict and Young Money.
Bro, when
just
he
at
first-
different times.
But he changed the way music sounds. All
Do you guys
this
remember
auto-tune
like a
shit.
Millie? Do
Kanye
you remember
West
like?
too.
You remember that era of Lil Wayne? Like
That
he-
was Lil Wayne. That was not Young Money, bro. I mean, Lil Wayne made Young Money, but like it wasn't the collective Young
what?
Money.
Do you not
feel me?
remember? Do you not remember he was doing Bert?
But it wasn't like the collective, is what.
Bro,
I'm saying.
emo rapping because this motherfucker literally like grabbed the guitar and started rapping. And,
Okay,
like,
yeah, that I
what are you
disagree
talking
with
about?
That.
Yeah.
But what you're saying is that
All
song,
right.
that bedrock song, is all I'm fucking
Yes.
saying. That did nothing. for
think about
hip-hop.
all the artists that are on that song.
Bro, they had that whole album.
And okay, that was amazing.
Yeah.
And that was their statement to the world. This is what we think music is. And then think about what music is today.
It's a lot of influence, bro. There's a lot of influence.
So
in
now I'm
music.
lost. I don't get. Do you agree with me or disagree with me?
There's a lot.
tough.
I
I'm not gonna lie.
Let's
I
say-
would rather give Drake individually more credit because I think of a song
he's
like
done a lot for hip hop.
I think of a song like Over. Y'all remember Over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's far from over.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a song like that was the sound of Bedrock before Bedrock came out. Because in my head, I think Bedrock probably came out a year after Drake dropped that
But
project.
didn't Kanye produce Overdue?
I don't know.
That's
Anyway.
wait, you
Kanye
just
has
gave
a lot
it
to do
like
with
I
Drake
feel like
back in the
Kanye
day.
changed like the reason that a
You see,
Bedrock.
Kanye
Kanye
too,
has
but-
always
So
been-
hang on.
But, like,
hang on.
that's
What,
what I'm
what
saying.
I'm about to say is I feel like a Bedrock, the song Bedrock exists because Kanye dropped Heartless back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay, let me
Like I would rather give it to Kanye than give it to Bedrock.
No,
But
Bedrock.
get me?
okay.
You get
This
me?
People are
is what the
singing
structure. The structure. of
People are
Bedrock.
singing on rap music, talking about things that like in music or in rap music where it wasn't at yet.
But that was happening
Like you have a
before
woman
that
on
song.
there, you have Drake
Yeah.
talking about shit.
Those
Yeah.
Like,
music
you're
that
talking
before
about like
that.
No,
when
no, I get that it's a very,
Little
very.
Wayne was not
It's
not
an-
rapping
no,
about
no,
that
no.
kind of shit before.
It's an
Like,
important moment.
Nicki
but like,
Minaj was rapping about pussy on that song, bro. Like,
and look where we are today.
That's a good
Baby
point,
mother.
That's a
Bro,
good point.
we had Trina used to rap about pussy, dog.
No,
Come on,
we're not,
dog.
but not in that way,
Come
bro.
on, yeah, in that way.
No.
We
Over a
can
trap
play a
beat.
fucking
Not,
Trina
no,
song.
not in a
Alright,
good
alright,
song.
alright.
Not in a actually like.
okay,
Not in
so-
actually a good song.
let's move on.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, we got move
y'all,
on.
y'all are not gonna agree.
Yeah,
Let's just move on.
Yeah, we gotta move on.
I don't get it, bro.
Did,
we got argue until we get
Did anyone have any other problems with anyone's top 5? Anybody?
No,
I don't
I'm
even-
trying to remember.
I don't think so.
I did have some
I
beef with
just
some
say
people.
it's everyone's opinion. That's
I think
all
we
I'm
were good.
saying.
Are we
I
good?
do have beef with a lot of
All right,
people.
next category.
Anyway, wait, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
This might be a big debate. No, wait, let's
Is it
actually go through the
a question
categories
for
and
me?
then I'll ask the question.
Okay, try to remember it though.
No, I will not forget this.
Okay. Next up is music's rookie of the year.
Roddy Rich.
You just want to go in the same order. Mine's DaBaby. So
Ooh,
2 gold albums. I looked this up. Both of his albums this year went gold. He was on the Dreamville Project. Over 1 billion streams in 2019. He was on the XXL freshman list.
Oh, you're getting stats, so
And he's
Shit,
got
I mean-
like,
I'm not for it.
Yeah.
and he's got like the best music videos of all time. So
he does that. He brought back music videos.
yeah, so that's why I picked him as my rookie of the year. And I think if you just look from like a standpoint, like before 2019, we weren't really talking about him, and then now he's everywhere.
So
And
now this is,
might be one of the biggest artists right now.
and you're saying this is just off of like numbers, correct? Or just
No, just
or how
like
you
who
feel.
you feel like,
Okay.
How you
who you
feel.
feel like.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just why I was justifying why I said DaBaby.
No, I can't disagree with the baby. My gut tells me Roddy Rich, like, coming hard.
I agree with
With songs, like-
Because
Like,
like all his songs he's been on, I think they're all his.
exactly.
Yeah.
He hasn't
Every
made a
single-
misstep yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got from like a miss standpoint, like DaBaby's got some misses.
Yeah.
So I get that. Yeah,
And, like, he doesn't have any misses. I think that, like,
I'm taking your misses.
I think his,
Nah, bro.
I think his, like, and I feel like in a weird way, like, his sound won't get annoying.
Roddy Rich.
Like, even though he kind of sings the song, like, on every song, like, it won't get annoying.
That's a good point.
It's
Which is hard to do.
it's like his sound too, which is hard.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Okay.
The baby, I think will get old.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I was playing Sam some of the baby stuff that he hasn't dropped
Yeah, we
yet.
found like some old shit with like different flows. It's kind of
Oh,
hot.
really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean, like if he keeps going like with this flow that's
if he
been
drops
working
another
for him,
Kirk, I'm
I
gonna be
don't-
disappointed.
I think
No
he has a
offense.
good.
That's another Kirk album.
I think he has a good image too.
You're talking about DaBaby?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He branded him
Yeah.
like himself. Like, he
Yeah.
didn't have to change it all.
He's got
Right.
good.
Not that
punch.
Roddy Rich did, but
My rookie of the year.
Roddy Rich reminds me of. Oh my bad.
Oh, you got
Roddy
it.
Rich reminds me of Kendrick almost.
in what way?
Oh, he's from Compton.
Like I mean,
Just 'cause where he's
I mean, he's from Compton, but like
Yeah.
also how he moves. It's like he knows where he's going, and like he knows he's gonna be great at this, so he's trying to like.
I thought you were gonna say like
Right.
sonically. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh no, not
Okay, I was about to be shocked.
more like
No, I get that though. Yeah, yeah.
One person stuck out to me all year round. They had biggest song in the country for a long ass time. And that's
Lizzo.
no. Bro, I thought you were serious.
Nah, she's a big deal. If you know what I mean. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Lil Nas X.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, listen.
no, you can't hate.
Numbers
can't-
can't lie,
you
bro.
know,
you know,
Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't
I was
lie.
not ready for that. Like, I'd
Yeah,
much rather
bro.
you say Lizzo, but like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Numbers don't lie, bro.
He had
I'd
the
rather
biggest
you
song
say
of the
Lizzo.
year. He's on like fucking Ellen.
Yeah.
Everybody, bro.
He-
Everybody's on Lil Nas X.
He took that song from a platinum
a
song
meme, bro. He
to
made
a
meme
diamond
rap
song. So
big.
he's forever paid off it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And he
he's
and he
probably
brought
made
the
more.
homie Billy Ray Cyrus. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta respect that.
Like, think about, like, he's smart.
Shout out Hannah Montana.
His album was trash.
You thought so?
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Panini was good.
I think it was
I
yeah.
do hear-
Old Town
I do-
Road and Panini, and that's it.
That's it. The
No,
other songs, you like,
Interesting.
I'm trying, like, I'm
No, but we
I-
talked about it though, and it's like, so I think it was like 8 tracks, and there was like 2 tracks for each genre. So I think it was really interesting what he did. So I think it makes
He's
sense.
trying
like,
it, but he's not that.
in the grand
talented.
scheme of things, like
I like the rock tracks.
you did.
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
He
I
had
did.
rock music on that.
Yeah.
Bro, he had
That
rock,
makes sense.
country. He had like
Yeah,
2
I
country
like
songs,
I
2
didn't
rock
like the rock
songs.
tracks.
2
I
rap
like it. I feel
songs.
like it could be more. He made
See,
better rock
I
music.
grew up on
He made better rock music.
not only hip hop, but like, it's gonna sound terrible, but like American Rejects or like The Fray,
Yeah.
and it kind of sounds like that kind of sound.
Interesting.
So I'm comfortable with it.
Okay.
It was cool. Yeah.
All right,
it's
Bert,
kinda
who's
felt
your rookie of the year?
Oh, Roddy Rich, bro.
Roddy Rich.
Yeah, Roddy Rich.
Can't be mad at any of those picks, to be
Yeah,
honest
you
with you. Artist of the year.
Ooh.
So it's different than rookie of the year.
Mm.
Are we talking
And
about like top 5?
I said artist and parentheses artists if you want to say more than one.
Oh, okay.
But I'm talking about like your personal favorite of the year. I can see no one came prepared today. Thank
Drake.
you guys. Appreciate you.
Drake's for me every year though.
Yeah.
That's
Mine
also
is,
Drake, Dave.
I think I said this earlier, but Benny the Butcher for me. He dropped 3 projects this year. he signed to Jay-Z for like a management deal, and then his label signed to Shady Records for distribution. And so, bro, it's like, and he has some crazy freestyles this
His
year.
business seems fucked up, but like, other than that, you signed to Jeremy Lin, bro. Come on now.
Shut the fuck up. But yeah, so I think like personally, it's just for me because I found him this year, and he
Eminem was beefing with Nick Cannon.
he became
oh
my
my
favorite.
god.
Benny the Butcher was. Oh,
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you trust a man like that? I'm like, oh my god, my career is done.
Yeah, it's
He's
funny.
like, bro, listen, what you got to do. I'm like, no.
No, I think I talked to you about that. Like,
Nick Cannon's trying to beef
Eminem's
with
got
him
like
now.
such a bad track record as
You
a
say
label
Nick
owner.
Cannon's trying to beef with
Yeah,
Eminem?
he started it.
No,
No, M started it.
How?
He dropped
His
his
song with Fat Joe,
for
bro.
no reason. This
Are you
Nick
sure?
Cannon.
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
positive.
Yeah, Eminem was
For
first,
no
Oh,
reason.
damn.
This
and then Nick's trying to run
Nick's,
with it.
Nick's trying to run with it, but then I heard Nick's track.
I
I'm
thought,
like, Nick, stop
I
it.
thought Nick dropped the two.
We like you
tracks
because of
for
Wild
no
and Out
reason.
and the Drumline movie. We don't like you because of your music.
Man, drumline.
Like
goes
he's over here
hard.
like, yo, my music's hard. I'm like, and Whacker 100 is basically calling him like a fucking classic.
I
Or
cannot.
like, I'm like, no,
No.
we like him because of the fucking Drumline and fucking Wild and Out.
Yeah.
And his little stint on Nick Cannon where we all thought he owned Nickelodeon for a second. We were like, yo, this nigga a baller. But he really didn't. But like, that's why we like Nick Cannon.
What was I finna say?
That was a move by
Yeah,
Nickelodeon.
Benny the Butcher.
Okay.
That's mine. You said Drake. You actually mean that? That's your artist of the year.
Yeah, because like, in the
He
way
definitely means that.
I
He
definitely-
gives Drake all
I know it's your
Yeah.
favorite, but you think he like that was your artist
every
of the
year.
Yeah.
Like the way I compare it to sports, right? Like imagine like someone never losing a chip. Like every year they win.
Okay.
Like every year, like goddamn, bro, that's hard to do. Man has not dropped a whack project. He hasn't. Like, how do you do that in music?
Travis Scott has it.
Not a whack project.
He's never dropped a whack project. Like a trash project, no.
Okay, yeah, he's never dropped a
Not
trash project.
Yeah.
A project,
There are projects I don't listen to though.
which is fair, but numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
He still won the chip.
Yeah, I was listening to. It was funny we were talking
Like-
about Needle Drop earlier. I was listening to him. He was like, Drake figured out how to make really lazy songs, but people just eat it up. And then I like as he said it. First of all, I don't agree with that, but as he said it, I was like, it works though. Like in my head, I was like, shit. If that's really how he is, like shit, it works.
No, I feel
'Cause
like
I
he
eat
just-
that shit up too.
I feel like in the sense of like how Kanye understands producing and music, he understands the other side of it. Whether he gets people right for him or whatever, like the fact that he did More Life when he did More Life, and then we're hearing Burna Boy,
Yeah.
and the fact that he went to UK, when he dropped Wanna Know, like you have to put respect on that. Like
Oh, yeah.
no rapper is doing that. They're all copying him.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever he does, everyone else follows.
Yeah.
He did put
Like-
UK on.
You know what it is
Oh, yeah.
too, though?
Hmm.
At the end of the day, you gotta eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see something that's working over here, bro. I'm like, bro, I can do that too. So I
Yeah.
gotta eat.
Bro, he
You know
was
what I
making
mean?
songs, and Albert are from the culture, but like, I'm not talking about black culture. I'm just talking
I
about
was
like,
gonna say
like
like,
African culture. Like,
Like,
I know, I peep what you guys got really quiet. Like,
He
whoa, bro,
said-
what y'all trying to say? But like,
you could just
so-
say that we white, bro. Like I get.
No, but for Drake to be making songs with Wizkid,
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
and
it.
now
I mean,
people make songs with Wizkid, like
Yeah.
yeah.
he's the GOAT, bro.
I mean, even just UK, like in general.
He's
like
he did what
Africa
Kawhi did. Like
separately.
anything he plays with, he's gonna win a chip on. Like,
Yeah.
There's nothing bigger,
doesn't matter.
Nothing bigger than the Drake cosign.
Oh, 100%,
Nothing bigger than that.
100%.
Yeah,
And some people don't know how to run with
for
it. Shout out Black Boy JB.
Black Boy JB
Baby
did fall.
Keem's on. Drake was at a show.
That's
he
crazy.
put it on his IG story.
Oh
That's
wow.
Yeah.
Bro, we got on before Drake, bro.
Yeah,
I was
He
following
put bro
Baby
Drake put
Keem
me on the
before
UK
Drake
music as a whole. So
Yeah.
Drake
like.
did?
yeah, because so I found "Wanna Know" by Dave, and then like a week later,
Oh, yeah.
Drake dropped the remix.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, so
Wanna
this
Know
Dave
is
dude
dope.
must be actually tight. And then I went back and like,
And look at Dave's
and then I
career.
found fucking AJ Tracy, and then I found like Stormzy, you know, and then
think
it's just
about
like
Konnichiwa, like
domino
I
effect.
see.
think about like him actually being part of the culture. I think this is a great
I mean,
time.
for me, it's different. But keep going.
All right, I want you guys to say your two things, then I want to ask my question after
Okay.
this.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
I have the baby. I think Cole did a
As
lot in
album
2019.
as artist of the year.
as artist of the year.
Holy shit!
The baby.
Damn, yeah, that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Did you
he's-
say him for your rookie of the year too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he had a huge year.
Oh yeah,
Massive.
100%, 100%,
Massive.
100%.
J. Cole, not only with Revenge of the Dreamers, but he gave out a lot of features that were really dope.
The song, the feature on Gangstar was
Yeah,
hard
hard.
as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I like Reason. Maybe not.
I agree.
Top
He dropped the
artist of
album
the
this
year,
year, yeah.
But yeah,
he did.
And his boy dropped an album
I
too.
forgot.
Yeah, Reason is cold. I
hard.
forgot about that album.
Reason.
That
I
album
listened
was
to it.
hard.
I played it like
Reason's
once, so it was
dope.
hard.
Yeah, Reason's
so
hard.
he's next up.
Is he's on TDE? Yeah,
Yeah,
he's on TDE.
Yeah,
Man, you know
man can
what?
spit too.
Who I forgot to say.
Megan
For
Thee
what?
Stallion?
Keep going.
Oh no, that's it.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
My favorite album artist this year was Schoolboy Q.
Oh,
I disagree.
Schoolboy Q.
Sorry, I do.
I
I just do. I just cold-heartedly do. I didn't think his project was that hot.
Okay.
I didn't.
I will
mean,
say
that's
that
your
I will
opinion.
say I haven't returned to it since the week
Yeah,
it came out.
Yeah,
But I actually genuinely don't remember how I felt about it.
yeah.
I genuinely
think it was
don't.
meh.
Bro, I love
Oh
Schoolboy
man, I
Q.
disagree with that. I think it was a really good project.
Yeah, bro. I fuck-
Really?
Yeah,
Bro.
Do you like Blank Face though?
Blank Face. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Blank Face was.
Okay.
I like all Schoolboy shit. Like, he has dropped some like shitty shit, but like,
Yeah.
What does that
Some
mean?
But, like,
shitty shit.
Shitty shit.
like
shit,
goddamn,
shit.
bro. Like, do you guys listen to
I
that?
disagree. No, I disagree.
But,
like-
that's just my opinion.
But, like,
That's there.
I mean, again, it could just be more of like his brand that I like.
Oh, okay.
Like, you follow him on Instagram, like,
True.
like you
He's
know,
funny.
if you
Yeah,
get
And
him,
he'll clap back to you on Twitter. I think that's
Yeah.
hilarious
he's
as
funny.
fuck.
and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
even when he was dropping an album, like people weren't fucking with it. He was like, you saw him like, man, these niggas not fucking loud. Like, I find that shit funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Blank Face, I mean, it was a dope album, but it
Didn't make your top
translate.
5 though.
But I feel like his moves are like, I mean, if I was him, like, dude, like Kendrick, you gotta hop on at least one song.
I mean,
Like,
Kendrick
I wouldn't
comes
drop a project until Kendrick freestyle, like, or had a feature on one of my songs.
But if
just for the bag, like, you have that at your disposal.
Yeah.
But that's what he tried to do with this album. He tried to get the bag. That's why you
Yeah.
have artists like Baby Keem did some production.
Yeah,
on
I
that
remember.
album.
I think I remember my feelings about the album was like it just sounded too radio, and that was at the time where I was like really starting to feel like TDE is trying to push commercial too much.
Yeah.
And so I think that like left a bad taste in my mouth. I think that's what I
Schoolboy's
felt.
newest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think that's how I
TDE
felt about it.
I think TDE, they're also stuck in a place where it's like they understand that they're the biggest artist. Well, I don't
Biggest
know,
label,
whoever-
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know, whatever you
I think
say.
they're the biggest label.
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead, Vincent, because OVO. But like, let's say.
That's funny.
I think like some of the best artists of this generation are assigned to TDE. But
I agree.
it does not
It's
translate.
literally
to
between
sales.
Dreamville and TDE.
Yeah,
literally.
but it
Poor
doesn't
management.
translate to sales though. Like you think
That's
about
true.
if they're selling like albums, they're not selling as much albums.
Just poor
as everyone
management,
else.
poor strategy.
It's
I think
fuck.
You
their
have SZA on your
their
label,
stuff's
bro.
just hard
True,
to
I mean,
digest.
SZA's dope. Like
Bro, come on
SZA's
now.
dope.
Their
She
stuff's
is-
just, like they. I mean, up
And
until
they're letting
like,
Summer Walker just take her whole.
up
lane.
until recently,
That's true.
um,
That's true.
their shit's just like kind of hard to digest. Like it,
Mhm.
like To Pimp a Butterfly is never gonna. Well, I mean that's.
Whoa,
a bad
see?
example.
What you about to say?
I was about to say it's
You
never
gonna
gonna.
say culture vulture?
No. I was gonna talk about numbers. Like I was gonna say To Pimp a Butterfly is never gonna do the numbers that like Drake does, but that's a bad example
They
because
didn't
it
do
did.
numbers?
That's why.
Oh.
That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I stopped talking.
But this is the thing. Kendrick,
But I'm saying, like,
Kendrick translates though. Kendrick because
Yeah,
we all
that's-
know
that's
that
why I'm trying to,
it's
like-
in everyone's head that Kendrick's
like,
the best.
how about like
rapper
J Rock? Like
about
J Rock's
Ooh.
never gonna hit the radio, but
Yeah.
he's
He did.
he's a
actually.
dope
But
artist.
he did with that.
Well, that's 'cause he went
dropped.
com-
that's-
Yeah,
that's-
he went
with
commercial.
Wayne.
Yeah.
That's why they're saying. That's why they're going
Exactly.
commercial because like
Because
they're
they
so
see-
talented, but
but
it's
an
not
unpopular
core.
Yeah, look
opinion.
at-
I really
look-
don't like.
They're looking at the
Okay.
Drake thing though. They're looking at Drake.
Yeah.
You know
You guys-
what I'm saying? They're
you-
seeing
That's
that
why
Drake
I'm not.
is
I'm not
making-
knocking it.
The
It's
last
just-
thing to do is be
it
like
is
Drake.
what it is.
If I'm rapping, like the last thing we're gonna do is be just like this dude.
But you see what
It's
he's
too hard.
doing, like but you see what he's doing. He's making these
Yeah.
Afrobeat stuff, and you see it's working.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try it, like you know what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
when you hear all
Yeah,
these,
but
like Fabulous dropped a Afrobeat song.
Like, nah, don't do that, bro.
Try to put like the Vito on it just so that it goes, but like
I think it's smart.
This is what-
Yeah, I do think the strategy is like if I was on the teams, I'd be like, yo, go rap on Burna Boy's track.
don't
try to make it
bring
your own
him
song.
when
That's
you're-
not who you
Yeah.
are.
True.
Like
'Cause
Drake
I
really goes to Jamaica. He really
Yeah.
hangs out with Popcorn for a minute. Like,
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
It's
Yeah.
not like you said popcorn.
He's signed to. He's,
Yeah.
he's,
Popcorn.
signed, he's signed to OVO, right?
right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me, it's
But
like,
he's putting in the work. That's what
Well, so that's the
I don't
difference.
hate on him for. There's no such culture vulture. If you ask me about culture vultures thing, I don't think it exists because like I come from like African culture, bro. You come to Africa, bro. You be accepted, bro. You get braids, bro. You be accepted, like.
Well,
you
so
know
that's
what I'm saying?
my,
Like,
my
but-
view on
when you
it is
come to,
like the reason why Drake isn't a culture
translates here,
vulture
it's
is
like-
because
he's bringing the culture up.
that's what I'm saying.
Like how you
he's
said,
he's
he
doing
put
a
you
song.
onto
That's
London
what that's
rap.
what I'm
You
saying.
know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
He's-
to
so
call
this is
him
the perfect
culture
time.
vulture because
He's
This
doing
is the
that.
perfect time to
You know
introduce
what
my
I'm saying?
question.
Can I get this point out though?
Okay.
So the reason why Drake isn't a culture vulture to me is because he's doing the song with the artist. He's not
Yeah.
stealing the sound. You know what I mean? Like It's different to take the sound, do your own song, and not say anything about it. But you're actually doing a song with Lil Baby. You're actually doing a song with Dave. You're doing a song with Popcorn, WizKid. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it says featuring, you know? And then it's like, the reason I know who Popcorn is as a white man in America is because of Drake. So it's like, how is that a culture vulture if he put me on to something?
I have seen Drake do that a couple times.
But the
he
thing
did
is
he did that to X with that KMT song.
I have a funny opinion
But
about
wasn't
that.
X saying fuck Drake
think
for a minute though? Like trying to get his
It was
attention?
after that. It was after that.
Damn, that's
really crazy.
Yeah, X went a little crazy at Drake for like a year. That shit was wild.
He ended up dead. That's crazy.
Did you ever hear the conspiracy?
Yeah,
Did you ever hear the conspiracies about like Drake's lyrics too?
Yeah.
He said
like,
SMX triple X.
Yeah.
That's I don't know what the fuck that means, but like I don't know.
That's what he said.
But he dropped that
After the beef. He said
I
SMS
try not
triple
to.
X.
No, you just say you dropped the song before, and then
No, we're
Shout
talking
out to
about.
Drake,
No.
bro. Shout out to Drake. That's all we know.
Deadass.
If he
So-
did it, he beat the case. Though. I don't know.
So
That's not
that's
even
scary
case.
shit.
Bro. If he did it, shout out to Drake.
no, I think X
Yeah.
personally like.
But that's fucked up.
And a lot of these young
That's
rappers,
fucked
bro,
up
like
what they did.
Joe Budden has said it, and I agree with them. They're on a different energy. They're literally like asking someone to do something to them.
Yeah.
Like the way X was running around. Like
6ix9ine too.
yeah, bro, they're literally they're asking for it.
Yeah.
X,
like-
I didn't like his music because it didn't match who. I mean, I don't know.
This dude was beating
It's
up
like
girls
he-
and shit.
yeah,
Like, this dude was on
and
some
then, like,
other shit.
But like his music was fucking beautiful.
talented.
Like,
Oh,
it was
man.
dope
Oh,
music,
man.
You know
But he's
what I'm
definitely
saying?
an angry kid. And, like you like go around and just be like
Yeah.
saying shit.
Yeah.
And like I feel like he was asking for someone to test him.
He also reminds you of the kid in like the bully in high school that you never knew like went home and made music.
Yeah, and they're like, what? This dude?
Oh,
Like, you
okay.
make music?
Okay, so perfect time to introduce my question.
Yeah, what was the question?
If rap was a business, right?
Oh my god.
I hate this.
Can we do this at the end?
No,
Actually,
what?
because we got more categories.
Oh, but okay, we're just
still
talking about Drake.
recapping
I was
the
saying
year.
it's a perfect time to.
We're,
All right, I'll
we're
wait,
still
guys.
recapping the year.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
wait.
All right, so worst album of 2019.
Oh,
There's
I'll
gonna be
start.
some arguing in
I'll
this
start.
one. I already know.
I don't actually want to spend too much time talking about this
Okay.
because we have
Agreed.
Chance the Rapper, The Big Day is the worst
Oh,
album,
I
top
forgot
to
put that on
bottom.
my list.
That made your top five?
No, I forgot to put that on my
Wait, you
worst
make-
album.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how
no,
many
no,
albums
wanted to
do you
fight.
got?
I only got one.
Five albums?
I only got one.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is so. That is the worst. And I want to clarify: these are albums that I listened to.
Yeah.
I can't comment on albums I did listen to, obviously. Chance the Rapper, The Big Day was the worst album that my ears had to sit through this year, and that's all I
I
got.
love my wife.
I love my wife, and that is all I have to say about it because we've talked about it a
It's
lot.
just not, it was wrong for the time. I
It's
think.
so bad.
He dropped it at the wrong time.
was so
bro.
fucking bad.
He's no way to like until everyone's like on the same wave. Everyone's just trying to fuck bitches. You feel me? Like think about it, bro.
Yeah.
Think about it. No one's really trying to be in no relationship type shit.
Damn.
I hate.
He is old, bro. Too. He's like 27.
You think that's why it flopped for
I
real?
think so. The times are.
I just think the
different, bro.
bars are just trash, bro. Like I've spent so much time
I
reading the
think-
lyrics.
I
I'm
think
like,
it's
dear
sick.
God.
I think it's like.
I think we're told to not like the album. That's why we
Yeah,
don't like
I
it.
also think so too. But like,
Social media is a powerful thing, bro. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
that.
Because before
Fine.
before I listened to the album, what was the first thing I heard?
but you thought it
I
was
love my
hard.
wife. That's the first thing I heard before I listened to
I
the
love
album.
my wife.
So like, look, but also I always told people I was on a road trip, and it was so much
Yeah,
music.
you said you loved it.
Yeah.
I did, and I do.
And do
Yeah.
you
He
still?
came through and they was telling me like, bro, it was hard. Don't
Hard.
take it. I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro.
So for me, it's
It was
like,
good.
but I also had 14 hours to listen to it.
yeah.
Sure.
Like I wasn't like
Yeah.
listening it in an hour or two.
Yeah.
Actually, I was like driving, probably not even really listening to the music as much.
Just vibing with
Just
the drive.
vibing with it.
Yeah.
So I vibe with the project, but have I
Okay.
listened to it after that since? No, I
I
haven't.
know I've broke down some of the bars to you.
Yeah, that's our laughing.
Shit
I'm
is trash.
personally over the nursery rhymes that Chance the Rapper is throwing out. You know, like the bubble, bubble in the bubble, like
He actually does have bars though.
some of yeah.
Normally,
I mean, it just sounds
Nah,
like childish.
wait, I
to
take
me.
that back,
Like he's
actually.
saying like Goo Goo Gaga to me.
oh shit.
His flow is interesting.
Yeah.
But like you really like listen to his it's like his bar is so tied into the whole verse.
I don't know.
But there has been
It was a snore for me.
but not to disagree with you guys. You guys are very right. There is bars in that project which
Man.
seems like
I wish he would have
his
kept it at like.
give a right in there.
I wish he would have kept it at 10 tracks or like 12 tracks.
Interesting.
I think it would have been.
Yeah, I don't think that
decent.
would have helped personally.
Really?
No,
I think
dude.
there's like a
There
good
is
like 8
there is
tracks on
no
there.
song on that fucking album that I enjoyed.
No way.
Literally, that whole thing was
I disagree with
trash.
that.
That's why it's my worst album of the year because I fucking hate that
Wow.
album.
I like some of the songs.
This shit is garbage.
Okay.
All right, Vince.
Okay.
What is your?
No, Nick's.
You want me to
Okay.
go?
Yeah.
I'll go. Logic. Logic dropped. This man dropped 2 projects.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck Logic.
I was about to say this.
Yeah, me
Bro,
too.
he
Like,
dropped
Logic
that
is trash.
He
bro.
dropped Supermarket.
I gave him a chance this time, bro.
No.
I know, so did I.
I gave him a chance this
Nah,
time.
I
bro.
quit in 2018. I don't give him a chance
I
anymore.
gave him a
Yeah.
chance.
I don't.
was
Hey,
like, bro,
I was
maybe
a
it's
Logic
gonna be
fan.
hard, bro.
Trust me. I've
too,
been,
bro.
I've
Every
been
white
to
boy was in
shows
high
like,
school.
yeah, bro.
Every white
Logic
boy
was
was.
dope,
Yeah.
but
Bro,
man.
it's so funny, bro.
Logic's straight.
Nah,
Su-
yeah.
Supermarket and Dangerous Mind.
Both of them are your least favorite.
Yeah,
Both
bro.
of them are the
both of
worst.
them
That's
flop.
funny.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
Logic.
hated both of them.
Logic, if you're watching this, fuck you.
Damn.
Oh. Logic, I'm trying to hang
I-
on. Shit,
I'm trying to
I'm just playing.
Your
I-
music
I-
is trash, bro.
Hey, I like you as a person, but I don't
Yeah.
like your music.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand your process, bro. Like, you can't be, bro. You can't be dropping like.
Side note, he also started a record label and signed like a couple rappers, and they're also kind of
Again.
not that great.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn,
They sound
that
like
sucks.
Logic.
They sound like Logic, and they're Logic fans. So like, I don't know if he's doing something, or
Oh, really?
I mean,
Like
yeah,
he's
they're
signing
like-
his fans?
yeah.
Logic
So
has
he
lots
might
of
be
fans.
doing something as far as an idea goes, but
Interesting.
Or just like
I
take
don't
him
know.
out.
Logic's weird, bro. He's got this cult following.
Yeah, you understand.
No matter
his
what he
fans,
drops,
bro.
his
I mean,
shit's
he
going
fig-
platinum.
he
Does
figured out
not
the
make any
business,
sense.
That's why you
Yeah.
never hate on him, bro. I mean, you say it's.
Yeah, I mean, it's
albums are
whatever
whack,
he's doing
but,
is
like,
working. I just don't like it.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
It's not my thing.
Go ahead, Bert. What was your
Logic, bro. I haven't-
Logic, bro?
Yeah, I
Damn.
listened to the albums. That's all. I
Yeah.
can tell.
Which one? Which one was the worst out of the two?
don't even know the
Supermarket.
names,
I
bro.
think Supermarket was.
Super,
wor-
that's like
because
the rock one, right?
Yeah, I had to go with his book, which I pre-ordered, but
For real?
Yeah, I canceled my order.
Don't
Damn,
lie,
that sucks.
bro. You sure you canceled the order?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
framed
for-
on the
He
wall.
might get
yo.
back in the whip.
Chapter 5. Chapter 5.
Audio book.
No, actually, I also don't read, so
Damn.
canceled my order.
Would you realize that you don't read?
yeah. I was like, oh shit.
I mean, I'm
I
not
won't
buying a
ever
book
read
for
this
it.
shit. I won't ever read this shit. So.
That's funny. Vince?
Also on my list was Lil Pump.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not. I don't check for Lil Pump
Yeah.
whatsoever.
I think he's done.
Whatsoever.
Manzo, he started. No, I'm kidding. Those are moments.
You're a
Listen to
fan.
some Lil
A what?
Pump.
Of Lil Pump,
Oh, like the energy.
There's a few
yeah.
songs out there.
the energy.
Yeah, I love. Yeah. I
When
fuck
he
with
was
him.
first coming up, like his lyrical lemonade videos, some of those songs are fucking dope.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
He not saying shit,
He's
but
not
they're
saying-
dope.
No, he's not.
But they're dope.
saying goddamn word.
He said, but he's saying a lot. You know what I'm saying?
All right, what was your worst album of the year?
This is gonna be kind of like Earl Sweatshirt project.
Oh,
my
That
God.
was on my
Shit.
list. That was on my list.
Really?
Bro,
Yeah.
except for like one song for like part of it.
I don't know.
When
what
I
it
stayed
is.
up and I remember I was texting you and I was like,
I don't understand.
bro, what the
it.
fuck did I just listen to? Like,
Yeah, bro.
He's like, oh, bro, he's on that creative beat shit. I was
Is
like,
it on
nah,
some,
that
like,
shit's trash.
Well, what's the Kid Cudi part? Speeding Bullet to Heaven? Is it on that type of shit?
No, it's different.
No, it's
You know that
like,
meme of like Jay-Z and Timberlake making the beat? Right? That's what it sounded like.
No.
That's
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
beat
yeah.
sound like. His beat
Okay.
selection, and he's like rapping like.
Because I
I'm
didn't
like,
even listen to it at all.
There's like a SpongeBob beat on there too, like that.
No way.
I just don't get it. Maybe I just don't get it, but like I remember
That's just
listening to it, I'm
funny.
like, I'll never play this ever again.
Yeah. Oh
Damn, it's that bad?
Bro, I
Holy
deleted
shit!
it.
I didn't
There's
listen
like
to
there's
it.
like one song that like I forgot. Is it? I forgot. There's like one song that's like, all right,
Damn.
he's rapping on beat to a beat that's decent.
Yeah.
The rest of it is just like, what, bro? Like, I'm so confused by
It's
the
kind
music.
of like it's almost
like-
like spoken word rap.
Yes.
Though. So like
That's a good way to say it.
I think me and you are also critiquing it too hard.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
I think you're supposed to just like not vibe. It's not a vibe out album. You're
it's not
supposed
I'll
to
be
be-
listening to either.
Yeah.
It's like, why
It's
you
not
make
an album you
I
press play
also
on.
didn't like it though. So
Yeah, come like,
Yeah.
yo, like, if you're gonna make an album for people to listen to, like,
make it listenable.
Damn. All right. Well, next I'll jump ahead. Movie or TV show of the year?
Ooh.
Succession.
Is that a show?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never
That's
seen
the
it.
best fucking show.
It's a great show, but
Is it?
But not in my opinion,
Bro, that's the
I have
best
a lot
show.
of picks on this.
That's the best show
bro. I love fucking
to come in 2019.
Oh, that's what you
Damn.
think.
Succession?
Succession is really good.
I haven't seen it.
I won't
seen it.
disagree with Vince.
Mainly the reason why I'm asking this is because I want like recommendations. That's dead ass why I'm
But
asking.
for Vince, it's just because like it's business oriented and it likes business and all that.
And it's funny.
And
HBO got some good shows.
It's a really
though.
funny movie at the end of the day too.
Is it a movie or a
Not
show?
movie,
Show.
TV show.
Show. Okay.
Second for me, Top Boy.
Top
wait,
Boy. Top Boy is
this is
fucking
on Netflix.
hard.
That was
Not a
on
list, just like whatever you want to
Third
say.
thing for me, Watchmen.
The show?
Watchmen is good.
Yeah.
I heard it was ass.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
Watchmen, no.
Ass. Who
Watchmen is good.
said
Watchmen
ass?
is fucking good. I haven't
Who
watched
did say it
Watchmen
was
too.
ass?
Watchmen is good.
I don't remember. Who said it was ass.
Yeah, they're lying to you, bro. That shit.
Oh, I know. Comics Explained. It's a YouTube channel.
Oh.
You know how like Watchmen's a comic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
didn't
know
like
that.
it.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that show to me is fucking.
I haven't seen it. I don't plan on
That
watching
show's
it.
fucking crazy to me. So those 3 shows.
Okay. That's
I
what you
don't-
got?
I really don't be watching shows like that.
You could say movie too. I said movie
Yeah,
or
yeah.
TV
Either,
show.
but I got
Um,
sick a couple, and I just found that shit.
So
Like,
movie Us was huge.
That's the Jordan Peele.
Yeah, Jordan
Peele.
Peele one.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it. I like
I
scared.
I haven't
love
seen
that
it.
movie.
I don't watch
I was too
Um,
scared to see that shit.
Let's go with the morning show on Apple TV.
I've heard
Oh,
good
okay.
things. I've heard good things.
Steve
It's a good
Carell,
show,
right?
yeah.
I've heard good
Bro, let's talk about the bag for a minute. Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon,
Mm-hmm.
$2 million a show,
An episode?
an episode, bro.
Wow. How much did Steve Carell get? I had to get
Probably
like 10.
similar. Probably similar.
Damn.
Bro,
2
movie
million
stars
a
be making
episode,
good.
bro.
They be
And
getting-
how many
She's already
episodes
made-
was it?
She makes so much money off Friends. It's crazy.
It's still on the first season.
How many was it? Like 10 episodes?
There's like 8 right now or some shit. Yeah.
But we gotta think about who's backing this. It's Disney Plus, right?
It's
No,
Apple.
it's Apple.
Apple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but
And it's one of their
Apple.
flagship
Yeah,
shows.
Yeah.
It's
Another one
Apple?
has Jason Momoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
the other
show,
one, The other
yeah.
show.
Should watch both.
Yeah. You got the Apple TV login, bro?
Apple
Tryna-
is-
Yeah, bro.
You trying
I
to send
got
that
you.
shit my
Yeah,
way?
yeah, bro. I got you.
Trying to send that shit my way?
But did you actually though? You just said that.
No, bro.
Yo, I need that HBO login
Yeah,
too, bro.
I
I
have
ain't
that
got
Yo,
that
whatever
shit.
you guys got.
I
I
have
ain't got
Yeah.
that.
We can share.
We could trade. I got
Um,
Disney Plus.
YouTube.
you got Disney- I get
YouTube is
Disney
on my
Plus.
list because I think that's the new TV. I watch YouTube all day long, bro.
I can't do it.
Oh, that's cheating. You can't
No,
say
it's not.
YouTube's the show of the year.
Yeah, bro.
That's some
Absolutely.
cheating shit.
No,
Say
'cause
what
they're
YouTube?
bringing- they're
Say
bringing
YouTube
TV on-
specifically.
What
What
okay,
show?
the show David Dobrik vlogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was looking
Yeah.
for.
Okay. Cool.
David Dobrik.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
funny as fuck. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah,
They be fucking up his money though. Like YouTube owes him so much money.
because the like ad blocks or whatever.
No, because he doesn't have ads on his.
Yeah, he does on his second channel.
Oh, on his second
Oh.
channel.
But he gets so many views. Like it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
consistently, how many views he gets? Like they
And his
can't
videos
pay him the
on-
money.
Right.
It's just too much.
Oh,
YouTube's
Oh,
gotta
shit.
sell YouTube.
Well, see, yeah,
They
see,
don't know.
They
it's
can't
owned by
afford-
Google, bro. Like,
Oh, they did?
yeah, like
Oh,
who
they're
else
sold
can?
already.
But
Who
it
else can
operates
support
by
you?
but it operates by itself. And
Yeah.
the thing that like
I
you
just
look-
mean like who else can support you? Like Google's got. We're talking about money. Like Google's up.
Yeah.
like,
yeah, but like YouTube as a business makes money off ads, like,
Right.
ad revenue, and like they
Yeah.
split it with the creator.
Yeah.
So like, but they have remember. So the more creators, the more
Yeah,
YouTube
100%.
staff.
I
the
never
mo-
actually thought about
the money
it that
doesn't
way.
add up, and like someone like David, they probably weren't expecting like a David Dobrik to happen.
yeah,
And especially because his videos,
Well, he's getting like
his videos are
15
only,
million
like-
views a vlog.
Yeah.
Like this is a vlog
yeah.
every day
And it's only 4 minutes
or once a
long.
week.
Yeah, so it's only it only
Twice a-
runs one
twice a-
ad.
Twice a week.
twice
or
a
whatever.
week.
4
He's getting
minutes
like
long.
4 minutes long, and
Isn't
he's
it
getting,
like 420 long?
Yeah,
That's
420.
hilarious.
But what's
And he's-
funny is on the actual like thumbnail it says 421. I think YouTube won't put 420.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's
because
funny.
everyone says 421.
That's
which is,
soft.
Yeah.
which is funny.
Um,
But that's crazy for
Yeah.
vlogs. Like Jake
that,
Paul.
I
and Logan Paul
actually
weren't
wouldn't
doing
have thought to do a TV show or a YouTube show.
Bro, I'm on YouTube all day.
Bert, what you got? Movie or TV show of the year?
I'll say movie and the TV show.
Okay, I got one of each also.
TV show Blacklist.
that. Blacklist is hard.
Vince knows this. I love.
I haven't even heard of that shit.
Blacklist. Yeah.
It's
Isn't
like-
Him and my dad watch
Yeah, I
Blacklist.
think
a lot.
I
Yeah,
watched
bro,
that.
we watch that religiously, and we talk about it.
Oh really? Is
It's-
it a TV show or like Netflix
Yeah.
or something?
TV
It's not
show
here anymore,
comes
but
up.
House of Cards is a show everyone should probably get into too.
Aren't those both like presidential shows?
But we canceled
Well,
Kevin
Blacklist
Spacey.
is
Though.
like
Yeah, he did some weird shit.
Big cancel.
background stuff, like government
Oh,
conspiracies.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
and, like,
Yeah.
how
Yeah, it's like it's dope.
it's like basic like that. It was like former FBI director becomes like a drug mule slash trafficker slash like it's like,
I think it's a forever show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why people like.
Oh,
Blacklist.
well, it's not it looks like it's about to end right now. Like I mean,
You think so?
how it's
Damn,
going.
spoiler alert, bro. Damn.
He watches
Don't fuck
it.
with you.
Bro, it's not even on Netflix or nothing. I still watch it, bro. So it comes on NBC.
You said you had a
I
movie.
think it was on Netflix at one point.
It's still on there.
No.
but
Oh, it
Okay.
is. Oh, okay.
It's delayed or whatever.
it's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
going.
What's
It's
your?
still
You said
making-
you had a movie too.
Movie? Like a movie I like? Joker.
Joker
No,
was
it was-
fucking
That was
good.
a big movie.
Did you end up seeing it or
No,
no?
I didn't.
I didn't
Oh
watch
my
it
It
either.
was, it was really interesting.
I didn't
Man.
watch it. It was on
Man.
my list.
Shit's good.
It was.
Shit's
I
real good.
definitely saw it again, like a few more times after I saw it the first time.
For real?
Damn.
It was interesting, but
No,
also
it's-
I like
yeah.
like how it was shot. Like, it's a lot about it that
Mhm.
made it such a good movie.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Did you
Great actor.
you watched that new Scorsese flick, right?
Yeah.
The mob. What was the name of it again?
Irishman or something.
Irishman. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was
that
that
shit
like?
was
Oh, yeah,
long,
Irishman
bro.
was
I'm
Yeah.
about halfway through
That
it,
shit
so like
is
don't
long.
spoil some
Yeah,
shit.
don't watch the whole thing.
That shit was long,
It's
but
a
that
long
shit
as
was
Really good,
crazy.
dude, it's crazy.
Bro, I'm like 3 days into the movie.
yeah, literally.
Like, for
bro,
real.
I'm like 4 sessions into that
Yeah,
shit, and I haven't
yeah.
finished it yet.
Yeah,
It's
So-
so long.
I clicked
fell
on
asleep.
it and I didn't know it was gonna be that long.
Bro.
And I was like watching, like, yo, like, she
Wrap
got
it up.
a
Yeah,
So I was like, all right. And I looked at it, it's like an hour 30 left. And I was like, nigga, it's been like 2 hours.
Then I was like, bro, I'll come back to this.
I was like, fuck it, like, I have to finish it.
I was
It's
like,
gonna
bro,
bug
I
me.
got to
I'm
go
like
to
halfway
sleep,
through.
bro. I
I'm
was
like
Sitting there
halfway
like the Migos. Wrap it up then.
Yeah.
All right, I got TV show for me was Peaky Blinders season 5.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't say that.
Season 5. First of all, that show
Peaky Blinders,
that's
bro.
my favorite show ever besides
Peaky Blinders,
Avatar.
What's that?
Peaky.
It's a
Peaky.
Peaky.
it's a 19
Peaky.
wait,
Shelby Company
is it
Limited.
18 or 1920s?
1920.
1920s
Roaring
British
20s.
mob movie.
Nice.
And the shit is fantastic. Like
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
oh man, I can't even explain like how good it is. And I don't want to spoil anything.
And that movie?
Just watch the shit
Right.
if you haven't seen it.
I've heard good things.
My favorite movie was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Tarantino. I was explaining to you,
Yeah,
I
well,
heard that
the
was
story.
a big joke. I heard that was
Yeah.
a great movie too.
shit is so good. And I recommend if anyone hasn't seen it yet,
I
go
haven't.
watch like a before you watch type of video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because there's certain stuff that you have to know because it's kind of entailed on real life events.
Mm.
So you do need to know some things. And it was fucked up from my experience was I didn't know anything going in. But then afterwards, it's crazy. I walked out of the movie. It was like, what the fuck? That was ass.
Yeah.
Then I watched a YouTube video and it explained like how it tied into real life. And then I was like, okay, that's the fucking one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I just fell in love with that
Like
movie.
Wolf
And
of Wall Street
Tarantino's like
level?
an incredible.
Wolf of Wall Street level.
No, because
Wolf of Wall Street was
Wolf of Wall Street's like
one of a kind movie.
it's like a
bro.
different
That's
it's a
great.
different kind of
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
But like this is like more serious. You know what I mean?
That was a crazy movie.
But yeah,
That's-
Once
I
Upon
Oh
was
a
my
just
Time.
gosh,
Yeah.
such a good movie.
guys,
Next
just fucking
category,
legend.
cultural moment of the year.
Oof.
What is this
I had a
mean?
few.
I didn't understand this.
Oh,
Okay,
But
I'll
I-
explain. I'll go first,
Okay.
and then you can kind of.
All right,
So
okay.
mine is Stormzy headlining Glastonbury.
That's
The reason I chose it is because he's the only rapper besides Kanye and Jay-Z to have headlined, and that's significant by itself. The crowd was sold out, so 100,000 people watched this man perform, and the fact that he had a custom bulletproof vest by Banksy kind of like solidified the whole shit for me, and the fact that like
Banksy.
he's
You
got
think
some
he
of the.
met Banksy. You
Hmm?
think he knows who Banksy is?
I thought about that actually when I was putting this together. I was like, yo, you think you met him, or like he just walked in there and there was a vest? I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure there's just a vest.
He
But
probably
so
got, like,
for me, that was like significant, and I stayed up till like 3 a.m. watching the live performance.
That's wild.
So that was like the biggest moment for me of the year.
you're like a hip hop hipster, bro. I don't know
Me?
what you're talking about. Like,
Hip-hop
that's
hipster.
very story.
I mean, do you know
that's,
about that?
So
though?
that's a big show in like Europe and like
Bro,
Glastonbury?
100,000 people.
like
We don't even have festivals that big in America.
and to have like a British rapper
Rapping about streets and shit. Like
Damn.
We're talking like U2, we're talking Beatles, we're talking.
I'm Jay-Z and Kanye. Like
We're
that's
talking,
that's
like,
the level
those
he just
level
got put on.
artists.
Jay-Z Kanye, wasn't it like during Watch the Throne time?
No, so Jay-Z performed. It was like
Or they just
09.
separate times? Or they
Yeah,
just
and then
separate times?
Kanye was like oh no, Kanye was 09. I think Jay-Z was like 07 or something like that. They were the only rappers to ever have headlined Glastonbury. And now Stormzy's on that list. And he's on the cover of Time, but that's separate. Shout out Stormzy.
Damn.
Dope album came out this week.
I don't. Yeah.
I did like social media
Okay.
things of the year, or like, yeah, kind of like
It can
like
be
pop,
whatever.
like pop culture.
However you interpreted
Yeah,
what
okay.
the
I did
topic was.
I did pop culture. So Lil Nas X's promotion game on Twitter,
Okay.
bar none.
Like the way he memed himself.
Yeah, bro.
That shit is funny.
Sunday service.
Mm.
It's huge in 2019.
Mm.
Big move, I think, for Kanye.
Mm. Interesting.
Christianity in general.
Bro, we gotta talk about that. Christianity and Kanye West.
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta talk about that a
Okay.
little bit.
I got strong opinions about that.
Hot Girl Summer was huge.
Hot Girl Summer
That was huge.
And I'm
But
very
10
thankful
points
for
for
it.
the boys for the one time.
You say you're very thankful for it?
For Hot Girl Summer?
You are?
I mean, from my perspective, shit.
Oh,
Everybody was Instagram was
Black men
acting a
don't cheat.
fool this summer,
Black
yo.
men don't cheat, dog.
Everybody
men don't
was
cheat.
yo. Instagram was
That
acting
was
a.
huge for us.
That's why I said Instagram was acting a fool. I was not. I was not acting a fool.
It sounds like it.
No.
The rappers that we lost. in
Okay, that's what
2019.
mine.
Yeah.
Like losing Mac, losing Nip.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Mac was.
Oh, yeah, I
November
think-
That's
yeah.
what I was
2018.
I didn't think about Nip,
but-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably the moment. Yeah. Yeah, losing
Yeah, that's
losing
pretty
Nip
much
was
it.
big as shit.
Yeah.
We had the Bieber wedding.
Who?
Justin Bieber and
Who's
Hailey
that?
Bieber.
Was that big though?
What happened?
Yeah, I think so.
Justin Bieber got married?
Yeah.
Wait, so mine is so my cultural moment of the year is Logan Paul losing the case.
Oh my God! Yes.
Shout out KSI. Shout out
That's
I'm on
me.
the
KSI.
wrong podcast. Alright.
To me, that shit is hilarious
Oh,
because
yeah.
like
Hell
they
yeah.
actually got like Let's Go Champ, and like
Let's go, champ.
to me that's like when I think about and I think about things differently. I know this. When I think about Logan actually knocked him out, like how Logan would have eclipsed YouTube and the internet, he would have been the thing for America.
You think so?
Oh, 100%.
You've said that before.
But
yeah.
he was hated and still hated.
But like America loves that. America loves the dude
I think we
that
like
gets
I don't
up,
know.
gets hated.
I
Like,
was-
think about the story. Think about he did fucked up shit, and then like it's funny, but if he wins his boxing match, like it's kind of like at bed to all that shit. And the fact that people really want him to win, like the fact that he had the support, I think that if he would have won, he would have like skyrocketed. It would have been like in news today, Logan Paul beat. He had a trouble pass, and now he's gonna get his career back, right? And like imagine like right,
America.
Yeah, and he would have had some like sentimental speech. That's, I get
right,
it.
and
I
it
get
would have, but like now it's over for him.
Yeah.
Like it's done.
I do not like either of the Paul brothers very much,
Neither
so
do I.
I'm glad he lost.
Like
I
yeah.
do not care about this.
I think they're just not for us.
That's you, bro.
They're just not for us. They're for the kids.
Not for
Yeah.
me, bro.
They're for the kids, yo.
But
So it's
definitely
not a
big.
cultural
Bert, what you got?
moment for me. Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey?
That's it,
Yeah.
bro.
If I would have thought about that, I
Yeah.
probably would have changed mine.
But
But
it's like, bro, it changed the whole mindset.
Yeah.
between
Oh,
either-
yeah.
Even like famous people and just regular
They're
people.
dying too young, man. Way too
But
young.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, not even like him. Like he's been around for a while, but it's just
Nipsey
like
Hussle is more like what he
he's just
did
the last
and what
dude
he
that
was trying to
deserved
do.
that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
such a good dude. Like he's always trying to spread knowledge and everything.
Yeah.
He's like the last dude.
Hell
You know?
yeah. I read a lot of books after that. It was crazy.
Really? Yeah.
It's like I found this,
Oh, he's
like,
spitting game.
his
If you
list
watch any
of-
interview, he's like,
yeah.
"Yo, read this book. Watch the." You know.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
like,
a
"Yo, I
list
respect
read
that."
of hella
Like,
books.
all right, Nip. I don't read, but all right.
Being a black
Shout out
man is
Audible.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that. What did I skip? Business person of the year. Who y'all got?
You're looking at him.
Yeah, I actually
Looking at the fucking goat. What are you talking about?
I have you on my list. I actually do.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll start.
Sam was like, really? Like I'm not the goat.
Not
Come
me,
on,
bro.
man. Keep going.
I got Kylie Jenner reached
on my
1 billion at 22 and made a quick 600 mil by selling 51% of her Kylie Cosmetics. Shout out motherfucking Kylie Jenner. That's all I got. That's all I got to say about that.
All right.
Vince?
So I have a couple people on my list.
Yeah.
First one is also Kylie Jenner. Second one is Kanye motherfucking West. Through all the controversy, walked home with 890 mil, bro. That is like, I think that kind of just like ends it right there. It's like,
Imagine if it wasn't canceled. Man would have brought 1.5 home.
you
Actually,
think?
I don't think it would have affected him at all.
I mean, he built.
It actually probably would have led to less sales because we talked about him more than we would have, I think.
and also when you think about things like resale, you think about StockX, they wouldn't have a business without the Yeezys.
Yeah.
Man. The
Yeah,
Yeezys
yeah.
built that company, bro.
Anyway, that's a good pick.
And then third one is Gary Vee.
Mm.
I think by watching his content, like and like what he does, like he has like again, just like for me, like the Bedrock song, which you don't agree with, he has changed like business like the way he goes about it. Like I see all these people vlogging now.
Yeah.
You see entrepreneurs like it's from him.
Yeah.
You see people talking about
That's
love,
it.
empathy.
Positivity. Yeah,
That's him.
He changed the conversation.
You see people like
yeah.
so like
Yeah.
he has changed. Like Steve Jobs did it. He created what business was gonna be. If you're a young CEO, what you had to do, and now he's changing it forever.
Gary V and the baby are tight. If you didn't know.
Yeah,
I saw them in videos together. and shit.
Yeah, I saw a clip,
Yeah.
and I think Gary told him to put Jabberwockies in the video.
I think he did too. I think I heard that actually.
There's a video of him stand up.
Yeah.
How to
Damn.
make it
Shout out Gary V.
And then
Yeah.
like you look
Gary
at
Vee.
That's not even Gary V's
And
age
then-
group. I'm surprised he even knows who the Jabberwockies
Oh, he
are.
loves
What?
rap. Bro.
Yeah.
No, I know, but like Jabberwockies is like our age. Like that's America's Got Talent.
No, but, like,
for him to know who that is like
So-
surprising to me.
Before I came here, I started looking at his company. Like, there's been a lot of ads that like we've seen, and like projects. Like I think like
That run through Gary.
like
Vee.
Wendy's Twitter. Like I think is connected to it. I was trying to find it, but I think
Jimmy
that's
John's is.
like
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
does.
That's
he
them.
Does a lot of stuff for a lot of those.
Oh, yeah.
businesses. I
Like-
heard he does Unilevers commercials, some Nike commercials. He does.
Yeah, no, his ad
Yeah.
agency is
Yeah,
fucking
it's
tight.
crazy.
Yo,
So, like-
check your fucking inbox. I've sent my resume over there 4 times.
But-
Fuck wrong with that? Fuck
But
wrong
I
with
feel
that?
like yeah, like you have to give
No,
him
yeah,
respect.
respect. I think Gary Vee will be
Absolutely.
on our business person of the list year for like the next 10 years. In the past 10
Of the
years.
decade, bro.
He's dope. He's
Like-
fucking dope.
Crazy.
Well done.
I
He's
have
selling sneakers, bro.
Ain't nobody
What?
buying no K-Swiss though.
They are
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Buying cases.
They
Yeah,
are
but
though.
like-
He has his
They
market.
are,
Like,
though,
would you
bro.
buy them?
I
They
didn't
sold
buy.
out.
I got
They
bullied
sell-
for wearing K-Swiss. I can't
They
wear them
sell
again.
out. They sell out,
Same.
bro.
I'm sure
I
they
had
do,
the
bro.
all
I'm
And then
sure
guess
they
what?
do.
Guess what also happened?
Hmm.
He helped him sell to a Chinese company for like 400 mil.
Yeah, they sold cases. I remember. I read that somewhere.
After he had the ownership in it or whatever.
I don't know what his deal is in there, like exactly. Maybe
Yeah.
there's some ownership, but like he actually is really selling shoes. Like,
Oh,
if
I'm
you-
sure. I'm,
like
yeah,
you look
I'm
at the
sure.
numbers, like
I'm
he's
sure.
actually like outperforming a lot of shoe brands. Like
I'm sure.
Jay-Z can't touch him. Pusha T's not touching him
Damn.
in shoe sales.
Damn.
So like,
But Jay-Z's not been releasing shoes.
I'm just saying like Puma and like the people he's been
But I mean, yeah.
co-signing,
Puma.
like they're not
Yeah.
getting
Shut up.
Gary Vee a fucking business person. Like I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
So every time he drops a shoe, he makes 10 mil. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I have Elon Musk,
Yeah.
Kylie Jenner, and then I threw a curveball in there. James Charles, bro. This dude's
Damn.
selling pallets, bro.
Dude is selling pallets.
Like heavy.
He's selling pallets by the pallets, yo.
Are you talking about makeup or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been seeing some funny ass shit on Twitter, like of dudes saying like "fuck it,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "Yo, niggas sweet."
Yeah, alright, chill.
I'm like, "Nah, bro."
Alright, chill, bro.
Bro, he
I
been
was
getting
like-
exposed, yo.
But
I was like, "Cat, bro, stop that shit."
you can't knock the hustle.
Yeah,
Dude's
bro.
making a
They're
lot of money.
those makeup artists on
Yeah.
YouTube, especially on
Yeah.
YouTube, they're making
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeffree Star makes like 40 mil. I heard.
Grand Rapids finest.
Yeah.
One of.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you know that?
Yeah,
it's from Grand Rapids.
this girl, this little shorty I was talking to, she was telling me.
Yeah, I think James Charles
You
dropped
talking
his
to who?
first one this year, his first palette, and then he recently
She might
dropped
have a
another
boyfriend
one.
already.
People
Mhm.
are eating that shit up. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's weird that people eat makeup though. It's weird.
Yeah. I thought so.
Crazy.
I thought so too.
All right, Bert, what you got?
I got Kanye West, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Respect.
crazy what he's about to do. Like the future of Wyoming.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
some land in
Yeah,
Wyoming,
bro.
You feel me?
That
around
that
the-
interview with what's his name?
Zane Lowe.
Zane Lowe.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see
Zane
what,
Lowe's fucking cold.
we'll
I
see
like
what he
him.
really does, though. Will Adidas really give... I mean, he made Adidas $1 billion or more, right?
He got ideas out of debt, bro.
Yeah, so...
And he owns
if he really did...
He owns
the
100% of
Adidas-
Yeezy, bro.
Nike.
Yeah, so
fucked
Adidas...
up.
So it's like the Tiger Woods thing. Remember how we were talking about how crazy rich Tiger Woods is and
Yeah,
how he did
no
it?
one talks about it. That's
But no one
Nike's
talks
secret
about it.
weapon.
Bro, Tiger
Tiger
had a
Woods-
couple $100 million years.
Bro.
A couple $100 million years.
Yeah.
Or like a
He's-
couple.
Remember the research we did,
Bro,
bro?
not
Tiger-
Kanye. Tiger Woods has been a billionaire since 1996, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Facts.
Since.
Yes, bro.
Look at his flex.
Yeah, bro.
All right, bro. Look at his flex.
I know he
Google-
paid off his baby moms basically, or
How
his
much
wife.
money, bro?
His wife wasn't it like 700 mil.
Come
Yeah,
on.
that's
That's a
pocket
flex.
Change, bro.
That's a flex.
He
You give your
owns-
wife, you give your ex-wife 750 mil,
bro.
and said fuck it. Like didn't fight it.
Yeah.
Gave it to her. It was like
Yeah.
750.
Yeah, that is fucking crazy. That is
Didn't
fucking
he
crazy.
wink? He was like, "What you want?"
I got black, I got white. What you want?
to
Yeah.
me, I think that's like one of the biggest flex he's ever done in his life.
that's
Yeah, I
crazy.
mean-
Cheated on his wife with hella hoes.
I don't know. He's been losing
They-
his hair
And
lately.
then paid
though.
it off.
Yeah, right.
He's been lost his hair,
Right,
bro.
paid all the girls he slept $1 million each. Like he was just giving these bitches $1 million.
Oh, I bet.
But
So shut up. They still talk. He's like, fuck it. And then like he gave his wife $750 million, and then came back a few years later and he's back on top.
But that's why I think that's how I think Yeezy's gonna like the Tiger Woods brand. How he like owns baseball. You know, not baseball. What the fuck am I talking?
I was gonna say, wait, what? Golf? Yeah.
Golf.
Oh,
My bad.
yeah, I was like, what?
He basically owns like Nike Golf, and like it's crazy that Nike doesn't even own the brand. He owns like big percentage.
Yeah, they said that Nike's
really?
deal with Tiger Woods is 10% of his gross sales, and they figured out that Nike gets about $650 million from Tiger Woods. So do the math. That's
From the 10, that's 10%.
That's 10%.
But that's not
God.
the 10% though. 10% could be anything. The 10% he's getting from Nike could be what they're making.
No, that's what Nike gets from him,
yeah, that's how he pays.
and they pay him an endorsement deal.
Oh, so the math on that is $6 billion.
It's crazy. So Nike probably makes all
Damn,
his
shout out
stuff.
Tiger, man.
Yeah,
We don't talk about it.
Tiger's a fucking.
and he
dope,
never
man.
talks about it too. So like,
See how quick Nike like, yeah, we're gonna drop Tiger off our sponsorship, but yeah, because
bro, they never dropped him,
that-
bro. They never dropped him when all that shit
I'm pretty
happened.
sure they
all
did.
his sponsors dropped him, bro.
Except Nike.
Except, well, not all of them.
I think they dropped.
I mean,
they
like,
dropped his
let's think
sponsorship,
about
not
it,
his
like-
business, bro.
Nike
I mean,
never dropped him,
Let's
bro.
think about it. Like, I mean,
Nike said they were
I was about to say
sticking by
all
Tiger
he did,
Woods,
but
bro.
like he just cheated on his wife. And I hate to say
Yeah.
just, but like
Oh, okay.
at
That
least he
shouldn't
didn't. At
affect
least he
his
didn't Bill
business, I
Cosby a
don't
bunch of.
think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
that
he ain't
should-
Bill Cosby.
Why is
like-
Harvey Weinstein still out here, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
Because he
Yeah.
controls.
It's
Why are
different
we-
Americans,
we're making
people.
it- bro,
It's
we're-
black American. It's
Man.
white American.
Like,
Bill
we-
fucking Cosby put him in jail in 2 weeks.
Now, granted,
R. Kelly's going to jail for a fake ID.
yeah. Anyway,
Well, not for that, guys. He's fucking fucked up. But like, that's what they're getting him on.
That was horrible.
Like
That was
Harvey Weinstein was at a
so
comedy
bad.
club in New York. Like what?
yeah, that's just
Facts.
stupid.
Anyway,
You know what my
Um,
favorite clips of Kanye is, and I think he was on TV with you know what I'm about to
No, I
say.
was about to get
He said
Harvey Weinstein's chilling right now.
Kanye said George Bush does not care about black
Yeah.
people.
bro.
Kanye's always been that way.
I hate
Yeah.
how they try to make him this person, bro.
That
Like,
he's
Yeah.
not.
that
Kanye?
he's not.
He's
yeah.
been like this forever.
Yeah.
Forever, bro.
Yeah.
We saw him with a heady
He's
model
done
at the music awards with Amber Rose.
Yeah.
Amber Rose is
Yeah,
taller
bro.
than him.
Like, think, bro.
He
first
drank a
off,
whole Henny bottle and told Taylor Swift.
that you don't deserve this.
Like what
Hey,
are we confused about?
he was
Yeah.
right, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
This
I'm
is
like,
him.
wait,
It's
you guys
him.
really surprised with the hat? I'm not.
Yeah,
He
I know.
walked on stage
with a
on
heady
national
bottle.
TV. Yo, listen, like you don't do that.
Yeah.
And he's like, they been trying to cancel me. I'm like, facts, we tried.
Yeah.
We really did. Like after that moment, he should have been done.
If he would have
Then he
done
dropped
that
the
this
hit album
year,
after that.
Bro,
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks later, it's like, yo, y'all
People
love
still
me.
listen, bro.
Y'all niggas don't love me. He was like, oh,
my
yeah,
God,
I'm the
yeah.
greatest artist of our generation. And
Kanye
I used to be
is
getting so mad. I'm like, no,
wild.
you're not, bro. You're not that hot. But then I really thought about it. Like, he low-key hasn't, like, he can't take it out, bro.
Chris
Like,
Brown can't take an
Last
L.
night I took an L, but tonight I bounced back.
Chris Brown can't take an L, bro.
yeah, Chris don't be beating bitches' ass to this day. And still
But the thing
making
is that
hits.
I have
Then
no
he-
comment on
No,
what you
after
just said
being-
at all.
He
Chris,
do.
Chris
He
Brown
does.
can take an L.
He
What
has
L
taken
has
L's.
Chris Brown taken, bro?
We understand that he
His
sells
albums.
records, but he'll never
His
get
late
respect
albums.
though.
Now, listen, I
I just said that like I
personally-
was from
Bro,
Atlanta.
okay,
Y'all hear
think
that?
about
Yeah,
this.
You
Chris
get
Brown's
respect
still,
though.
Chris Brown's still selling out arenas, bro.
You're culture.
He is still selling out, but
He's still selling out.
I think
No,
his
no, I
albums are
understand. I
not
understand.
just selling out.
But every time his name is brought up, everybody's got
Okay, do you
something
know
to
he has
say.
a list?
Exactly. When
Chris
you bring
Brown.
up
Yeah.
I
Kanye's
believe
name,
it.
you got something
All
to
right.
say.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Listen,
Anyway.
Chris Brown has a list.
Let's move
and
on.
once you hear it, you cannot listen to any of his songs
oh
anymore.
my god.
Chris Brown has a list.
Yeah, you haven't heard it, but
The
like,
next,
I swear, when you listen to it, it was really music.
He does.
We got move
the
on.
next and final category is business move of the year.
Ooh,
Yeah.
We didn't talk about me being a great business owner.
Shut the.
you were on my list.
You ain't got no
Um,
Christmas sweater
You're
on, bro. I
dope,
ain't
bro.
talking
You
about you.
did your thing.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys. Thank
shout
you.
out to you, dog.
Give people roses when they're still alive.
Anyway, business move of the year. I'll start. Stephen A. Smith signed a $8 million 5-year contract. $8 million 5-year contract with ESPN. And the reason why I think that is the move of the year is because he used to write for free. He used to travel around for free. And ever since he signed the contract, I kind of did a deep dive into his career. 30 years, like, I just think, like, from a business and, like, mindset thing, it's a good reminder of staying patient and you're going to get your reward. He didn't get his reward until he was, I think he's, like, 45, maybe even older than that. So, like, respect to him. He's been putting in the work, deserves it. I'm a big Stephen A. Smith fan. That's all I got. Shout out Stephen A. Smith.
Can I go next? On this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
go next.
Okay. I think Drake and Toronto Raptors. That's huge.
Ooh.
For a rapper to be able to be
Yeah.
as invested in a basketball team and being able to, bro, they built the whole facility for him, bro.
Yeah.
Raptors practice.
Doesn't he have a
in the
club in the
OVO
arena?
Center.
I'm about to get you in a second, bro. We'll keep
Really?
going.
Yeah,
Does
No,
he have a club in
I
the
agree.
arena?
Oh.
he
It's like
probably
the Drake
does,
Club or some shit.
Was it
Yeah,
Pick
he
6 or
probably does,
something?
But I don't know what it is, bro.
Something like that.
I don't follow Drake like that.
I have a couple. Walmart removing ammo and
Oh, shit.
concealed carry in their stores. Big move.
Yeah, because niggas were dying.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
facts. That's a big move.
That's a
Oh damn! I actually didn't even know
yeah,
about this.
Catch
yeah.
on.
After that shooting in Walmart, they removed ammunition for ARs. So
Oh wow! Shout out Walmart.
yeah. Let's see. Oh, Air Drake. That plane though.
Oh, the plane. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not really a business move, but kind of a flex.
A flex.
Uh,
I should have called this flex
I
of the
don't-
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I do have a biggest L of
Oh.
the year.
Let's
I-
save that for.
Okay, I'll save that.
Yeah, well, let's do that final category.
Okay.
The biggest L.
Biggest L.
I'll try to come up with one.
Excuse
What's
me.
your
Shit.
business move of the year?
It will for me.
The
like,
Takeaway podcast.
Take a podcast, crazy guys, 5,000 plays in like under,
Under
like
6 months.
I mean, I'm not gonna toot my own horn. So
You're
and
an institute.
yeah, no.
Easily
You
hottest.
want me to toot it?
Easily hottest in the
And
city.
it's only 5,000 plays, and like you have to understand this has been like part time, not actual energy put
Yeah.
towards it. And it goes like a testament like how we do business or how I do it. Like I actually we win. It's not what it looks like; it's what it actually is. And I was gonna say that real quick for everyone listening right now, but not to my first laugh because Brady with me, bro. Anyway,
bro.
like outside of that, I think Kylie Jenner, like to have Chris, her mom, and Kim, her big sister, and put that together and flip it for a bill
Fucking
at
surpass.
20-something years old
Yeah.
is crazy. Like, she saw her moment, and she executed better
took
than anybody has, like, ever. Now, everybody who's an influencer is trying to do what she did.
Yeah.
And, like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I think it's also like
While having a kid. Like, yeah, think about it. She got a kid. She was, like she's...
Drama with Trav.
Right? She's famous. And
she's got a
then,
different drive too. It's crazy.
like, walk away with 600 mil. Like, actual, not just net worth what she's worth, but, like, actual in her bank.
Yeah.
On top of, like, her just being famous. Like, she used...
She set up the next 10 generations of Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
She's straight.
Like,
Yeah.
100%. And then my second would be, like, what Jay-Z's doing with the NFL. I think that's, like, for him to get to an NFL...
We got a seat at the table.
I don't understand what it is. So
I think
can't
for
say
him,
straight yet.
because he seems like a self-preservation kind of guy. Like, for him to get to an NFL team, I think that's a smart, like, really smart move.
Yeah, I think it's a move for him to get closer to owning a team, and I also think, like,
Just own your own.
I'm
fucking
hesitant to
league,
say
though.
we,
Come on.
but like I'll say Black culture, Black America has a seat at the table of the NFL, which can be one of the most oppressive groups or companies in America. So it's good to have someone from the culture actually invested, actually at the table.
And if it's not the team thing, I can definitely see him, like, pimping all these white owners for the biggest bag ever. And, like, if that's what he's really up to, like, shout out to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Because he's getting paid for this shit, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Remember, he has his Rock Nation, the sports agency.
Mm-hmm. The label.
The label. He's sitting at the table with multi-billionaires talking about entertainment. Like, he, like...
Yeah.
And he's
for
sitting
him-
at the table with Beyonce at the
Right.
dinner
I
table.
think
You know what I'm saying?
I think if a
My
bigger
wife.
move that
No, the biggest move Jay-Z's ever done is cheat on Beyonce and got away with it.
Except
But
that was
I
a
think
marketing
the
ploy
bigger
and it didn't
move
actually
he
happen.
did
And it
this
pimped it to
year
make money off
was
it.
more of the justice reform thing.
Yeah.
He's been doing. That's more of a win than I think the NFL deal because that's directly.
Yeah,
affecting
I think so much of that
culture.
happens behind the scenes though.
Yeah,
you know,
but the
like he
thing
doesn't
is
talk
that-
about all of it.
But the thing is that you look at like stats, like I don't know, I follow his
Oh, yeah.
Instagram page and like actually
yeah.
follow it, but like it's like crazy, like what they're actually doing. They're actually
Mhm.
putting in work. Like people were getting
Yeah.
free shit and all that.
All right, can I ask my question? I've been holding on for the whole
We
show.
got-
all I'm saying.
Last category is biggest
okay.
L of the year, and then we'll talk. What was your question anyway?
Nah, bro.
All right. Biggest L of the year. I don't have one yet, so go ahead, Nick. Actually, I do have one. but go
Antonio Brown.
ahead. Damn.
Oh,
Biggest L.
Damn. What is that? Was it a $30 million L? Something like that?
That's
at least, bro, and future L's.
Yeah.
And future.
I don't know.
money.
Patriots might gotta call this man back. They want to win a chip.
It sounds like
Lamar
he might be
Jackson,
getting
but
a call.
Drew
Like,
Brees played to the chip, bro.
shout out Lamar Jackson.
Right.
Yeah, I can't get over the L's that man has been taking, bro.
bro. Bro, I don't know. But hey,
Man,
I
he's
don't
on
want to
some
say
other
he's
More
not-
L's than Snoop
I don't want
Dogg.
to say it's an L yet because like if he gets signed to the Patriots, bro,
If he does come back,
He
but
comes
like the
back
thing
and
is, if he
signs to
does
the
come back,
Patriots.
it's not gonna be 30 million. I'll tell you that
Oh
much.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Just to win the chip though. Fuck it.
But the thing is that, bro, if he comes back to win the chip, bro.
I mean,
He's
yeah,
gonna get 30
he
million next
like,
year.
yeah, but like
He might
he
chips with the
was
dip.
one of the biggest L's right now. But he can recover because that's the way football works.
I
You
mean,
can recover. Shout-
Dog,
Big Ben
so
Roethlisberger.
many-
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
Oh my
there's
God.
so many that have
Jesus.
beaten women and still
Yeah,
play
yeah.
to this day. What's his name? What's his name that plays for the Chiefs?
Kareem
Running
Hunt.
back?
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt.
I don't know.
He beat up his.
I think
Anderson, what is his name?
Yeah,
my
He's
biggest
one
L-
season,
His life on
he was
camera,
back
bro.
he was right back in the league.
my biggest L of the year is all the fans that were at Staples Center when Lizzo started twerking and
Oh.
showing off her ass.
Sure
Those
did that?
that
Wait,
you didn't see it,
Just walking and she twerked and all that.
bro. She got
didn't
on
know
the
that.
camera,
Yeah.
turned her ass
Yeah.
around, and
I
showed
live-
us the beluga whale
Bro, I
from
live-
the fucking stands,
Wow.
bro.
Live under a rock,
And
like, I
fucking
didn't
You know what I'm saying?
somebody a team reached out to her after that and said you're welcome anytime.
Yeah, the Rockets.
Yeah, fuck the Rockets, bro.
And then,
that-
bro,
for that
she
fucking-
she
Hate
went.
Lizzo that much, bro?
No, no, I don't
Yeah.
I'm gonna
hate
take
her.
the other stand.
Nah.
Shout out, let's do your thing, girl.
Nah,
bro,
I don't
there's
hate
kids at
her.
the game.
I don't hate
Nah,
her.
bro, get your bag.
I don't
bro.
hate her, but don't.
There's kids at the game.
Ain't nobody trying to see that
That's
shit.
my only thing too.
Somebody's trying to see that shit.
Ain't nobody
There's
trying to
kids
see
at
that
the
shit.
game. Mikey's trying to see that ass.
Mikey's like, nah, bro. Mikey's like,
Damn, she don't even fit on the camera. All right, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't know. I feel like you know how black people are allowed to say the N word.
Yeah.
As a former fat person, I'm allowed to make fun of fat people and not get in trouble for it.
I like how you
So,
typed that in. That's
Yeah, you know
smart.
what I'm saying?
That's smooth.
Yeah, that's
I like how you did that.
Anyway.
I got a little nervous
Now,
myself.
what's your question?
Okay, so if rap was a business, you know what I'm gonna ask,
I know what you're gonna.
right? If rap was a business, right? We're talking legacy company. How long has rap been around for? A while, right?
Shit.
Who is the day-to-day CEO? I'll go first and say it's Drake.
I agree.
Sam, what you think, bro?
All right, so lay out. Who the owner is? Who? Jay-Z.
No, so I'll say chairman is Jay-Z.
Okay.
Board of directors, you have people like Diddy.
Okay. And you're talking about someone who's in the culture, invested, and actually.
It was like a company. Think about like a
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
Who is the day-to-day CEO?
Let's say Drake.
Me too.
Would you say he's a gatekeeper though?
No. But he's at the top.
So the reason why I want to say yes is because he is the guy who puts on the next artist consistently. Like if you get the Drake cosign, you're good for several years.
Yeah.
And he's good at finding
Is it
people.
several years though?
Unless
Well,
you're-
if you run with
unless you're
it, granted,
McConnell.
like some people don't run with it.
No,
Whatever.
Conan was there's.
But you gotta also have the talent, like-
No, hang on. So
You have to have
what,
talent
but
to
what I'm
do it.
saying is like
McConan got signed
the
to
fact
Arkansas.
the fact that he's finding these talents, like he's not just finding someone who's hot, like he's finding people that before they're hot and then putting them on. In some cases. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say Drake. Because I just can't think of someone
I already
else.
It's
know
not
who
gonna
he's
be a
gonna
good
say.
argument.
I can't think of someone else.
No, I'll just
He's
get.
gonna say Wale.
Like who's
gonna
really
say-
that invested? I don't think there's anyone
I
else.
think it will be.
Like maybe Cole. I think it's maybe
I'll say
between Cole
Jay.
and Drake. But like
Jay's Ray chairman.
at the same time, Cole disappears on purpose.
See, when you guys say how you all said that, Drake sounds good. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I mean,
Yeah.
he's put on
Yeah.
rappers and all this. Like
Yeah,
he's the one that's actively
That's what I'm saying.
helping the culture.
Yeah.
the Drake cosign is a real.
But who
thing.
do you think, Bert, is the day-to-day
But,
CEO?
I think it should be someone that knows that
Who?
has been in the culture.
Who?
But
But like, is Drake not in the
Who-
culture? though?
No, he is. But
Yeah.
like, has been in it for a while. That has been it throughout the years.
12, 10
Understood.
years? Like, it's a long
But
time.
think about like a Diddy who's been in it.
But
for,
like, I feel like Diddy is like,
Mm.
he's above Drake. So to put him as the day to day when Diddy doesn't really drop music anymore, like,
I mean, yeah, that's what
we
I'm saying.
yeah,
Exactly.
we
That's
see
why
Diddy on
when you
the
say
like
it
we
that-
respect Diddy because of the business,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
And he stayed relevant. To
and
the
so that's
game,
why
he
yeah,
knows how to-
put him on the board, put him at the table. But like, if you want someone to run the shit day to day, get the guy who does the co-signs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Who signs the artist and then they fall off because he's a bad label owner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just talking shit. That's
Are
true.
you talking shit or
That's
are you
true, though.
spitting facts?
That's
Drake
true.
is a terrible.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
He is right
this
now, but also
you know,
Eminem
think
is
about the
trash.
people
There's a
signed
lot
to
of bad
Drake.
label
I mean,
owners.
Drake is huge, but like the people signed to Drake, are
Roy
they as
Woods.
big as Drake?
Stop using
they
them to
putting
write
in
your
work?
lyrics and have them make their own projects,
But
bro.
Drake wants
Division.
to be the biggest.
Where's Division at?
You know what I'm
Division's
saying?
fire
I don't
as
know.
hell.
I think so. I
Exactly.
I
yo.
also
Roy-
I
Roy
don't want to
Woods
say
fire as
hang on,
hell.
I don't want to say that he's a bad label owner, but
He
He's not.
I think I just think what he teaches. I think what he's preaching, and granted, this is all from the outside. What I think he preaches to
Why is
is
the Weeknd not signed to OVO
Hey,
anymore?
skirt,
What about?
skirt. Is because I think he tells his artists, "Yo, we're gonna drop every 2 years," and I think it's a bad strategy. There's only certain people that can get away with that. Kendrick, Cole, Drake. Like you have to be, you
gotta
have to
be
be,
good.
you have to be 3 albums in before you could say I'm dropping every 2 years.
I think you have to be a really good artist to say you're dropping every 2 years.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's not.
But I'm saying
about-
like we need Party Next Door every year. We need Division every year because they're not established yet.
Yeah.
They got to get established. You have to drop. I think we were talking about this the other day. In my opinion, you have to have 3 to 4 great albums before I will wait 2 years to hear from you.
Okay, but this
That's my problem with Bryson
Okay.
Tiller.
My
Bryson
only-
Tiller, I love you. You are one of the most
That's
talented
my-
artists in the
that's my
world.
thing about
You
Bryson
don't
Tiller.
have the body of work
Bro,
to be
Bryson
taking 5
Tiller-
years off.
Bro, Bryson Tiller should be the hottest R&B.
What I'm
like,
s-
Yeah.
He should be Khalid right now.
Yeah.
He should be
bro,
Khalid.
And
Black should not be like in
Yeah.
that.
No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
Like,
Let's
come
slow
on.
down. Let's slow down.
Okay, we go back to our.
Okay, we're doing what I do best, was play chess, baby. So like, first off, right? Let's talk about Drake, the label owner, right? Boss
He got
man.
shoelaces, bro.
Bro,
Sorry,
listen, bro.
Go ahead.
It's hard out here for me, bro. Like,
Damn.
Let's talk your
yeah,
shit.
Instagram is crazy. Like, it's not what it's all cracked out to be.
You wanna go
Okay,
ahead.
bro.
But like, that's funny as fuck. So like, I look at business moves, and we just talked about a lot of different labels, and like how we don't talk about how Top is fucking up TDE right now. We're not talking about.
I talked about that
Like,
kind of earlier. But
So the biggest thing, what I learned when you're at the top, you're in a leadership position. You can't want it for anybody else,
yeah, that's true.
and you cannot, no matter how talented you are, you cannot make somebody also, like, make it. Like, they have to have, especially in music, when we decide, do we want Division to be the hottest group out right now? If we did, we'll listen to the music all the time.
I mean,
This is not on Drake.
But it's like a potential thing, though.
Wait, it's not on Drake, right? Party Next Door purposely decides not to drop music his own. Like
And then he drops a 2-pack of ass after 2 years off.
Exactly. That's not
2-pack of ass.
Shout out Joe Budden. That's not Drake's fault.
but they're signed to Drake, right?
So,
But, like, listen, but listen.
The reason why I put it on Drake.
Listen.
The reason why I put it on Drake.
Listen, wait.
I can tell.
Okay.
The reason why I put it on Drake is because I think that's a conversation you have when you sit him down.
Yeah.
Like, yo, the standard is we drop every year. But I feel like Drake
What if he
sits
had
them
nothing?
down. But I feel like Drake
What if
sits
they have
them.
nothing?
But I feel like Drake sits them down and says, yo,
What if they have nothing?
Well, I don't think that happens. You're an artist.
You're telling me that he's shelving all the music?
No, I just think
I don't think
I
he's
think
shelving all
I think
the
he's saying, yo, when you sign the OVO line, I want you to know that we drop once every 2 years, once every 3 years,
No, I think
and that's because you're writing my songs.
I also think they get paid a lot to help him write music. I think since they're signing the Drake,
getting paid a lot because he's writing this music.
I think they got rich. Like, a lot of people change when they make
fine.
money to get a label deal,
Quentin
and I
Miller's
think
fine.
Drake
100%.
Drake makes sure everyone in his label is good. Like, a lot of other labels, Isaiah Rashad, I've never seen his vlog. He was fucking broke. He was driving. Like, they don't take care of him, bro.
Yeah, he's
So, like, the fact that,
forgotten
like,
stone.
half the OVO
mean,
label isn't that big, but they're all taken care of. Like, if anything, he probably is doing too much for the artist.
But the thing is that
In my opinion, because, like, at the
But
end of
that's
the day,
also at his fault, though.
it is his fault. And in my opinion, when you think about a label and you think about artists and you think about talent, like, it takes a lot to be successful in music, and we've seen it.
Oh yeah,
Like, we decide who we like,
shit can come and go.
right? Like, The
Literally.
Weeknd, he's really talented. We listen to his music. Roy Woods, I mean, I like a couple of his songs, but, like, he's also dropped a lot of whack songs.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't really think it's up to Drake. Like, Drake hops on his song. Like, he's hopping on all their songs. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah,
Like, they get their one big hit, and then, like, but they have to want to be coming. They have to want to be making music. The only one I see that's doing that is Baka. He's the only one that's consistently trying to make music and trying to get it for himself. a lot of people like get on the team. This is one fucking because Drake's they just hype off that.
OVO shit.
Now the reason why I think he's CEO is again what you're saying. I agree with you. Like he has made like just smart moves his whole career, and I think the reason why I put Jay as chairman because he created the first blueprint. Jay-Z created like this is
literally
told
created
you how,
the blueprint.
He literally created it, so that's why he's at the top.
Yeah.
The next person to figure out and be creative and smart in this new age has been Drake. He's been getting the most money.
Yeah.
He hasn't taken any L's like business wise. Like Virginia Black is sold out. His liquor company, you can't even get he hasn't from Top Boy to his like his ventures.
Oh shit! I didn't even think. I was gonna put Top Boy on my top show
right.
of the year.
Think about like Toronto is now like a huge. It's always been popular.
Yeah.
Like
but now it's a vacation spot. Yeah.
He like literally like when I look at moves and his business and his strategy, I give him.
Yeah.
And I'm also a huge Drake fan, and I know that like.
He's cold. No,
right?
he's cold. Though.
But like, I really do believe that like he had like, fuck, dude, like you have to give him his fucking props. Like, god damn it, man is in his 30s and has a private has a big ass jet. Whether that was like either that's a sponsorship deal where he cashed out by himself.
He still has a jet.
He still has a jet.
I don't have a jet.
And like, only person to other do that in rap music was Jay-Z. Kanye's not even that level yet. I mean, he probably does have a jet, but like
Nipsey had a jet.
But like at that that big Boeing, like only person that was doing that shit was Jay, and like
right.
so I'm saying like and I'm looking off like Drake, and also the reason why I give him props, Jay like used music to help him with business because he's a hustler at the end of the day. Like Drake has primarily built that off just selling music, and you have to give him his credit.
That's very true.
Like the fact that
like just recently started getting into business.
That's what I'm saying. So you mean tell me you're making that much money off music,
right?
That like you can do this shit. Jay-Z had to go do business deals. Use his brand and go sell something.
Didn't have to. Have to is the wrong way to say that. But did.
He did.
In order for him to get
he
to
didn't
where
have
it's
to.
at.
Yeah.
He did. He had to.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could touch $1 billion off music.
I mean, I think we're going to see it from Drake.
Just music, though? I don't think that's...
so.
I just don't think that's possible.
No, I think so.
From Drake?
Yeah.
But what did Ed Sheeran gross last year?
Yeah, Ed Sheeran.
Was it like 100, though?
No, Greg... But didn't Ed Sheeran do like his tour deal? Let me Google it.
I thought you said it was like 100.
He did.
Because I just
no,
think
he
like,
did more than 100 mil, bro.
Was
I think he did like 400 mil, bro.
If it's like 400, then okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was 100. It's like you can't do that 10 times. You know? You're not going to gross 100 off 10 tours. That just sounds impossible to me.
100 off of 10 tours?
Yeah, I don't know what the number is, but in my head it was 100 million that he got. And there's no way you could do that 10 times.
I don't know. I think you can.
You think?
Yeah.
The last person to do was Michael Jackson.
That's at least 15 years.
And it goes to another really controversial conversation is like, it goes in my brain, like of all time greats in music, like there's a few, like you have the Beatles, you have Elton John, you have like Michael Jackson, you have Beyonce, and the next person who's getting as close to them as like iconic all time is Drake.
Yeah.
And for a rapper to do that is, in my mind, it blows my mind.
I agree with that, but the thing is,
No, I think
we're not gonna accept
his
it
tour
now.
did $736 million.
700?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. All right. Yeah. Someone's gonna get it then. It'll be him.
You
Shout out
know.
to Sheeran.
Yeah. So
I
like,
think it's possible that he does it on this next tour because of, like,
I think-
even like he's got a feature album, so it's like
I think when we
Sheeran
look back,
loves
me
singing
and
for people.
me and Vince were talking about this.
Yeah,
I
but
think
he
when we look back,
he figured it out.
we're gonna say Elvis was the king of rock. I mean, we don't say this because it was before us, but Elvis is the king of rock. Michael's the king of pop, and I think we're gonna look back 30 years from now and say that Drake's the king of rap, and we're gonna solidify that and set it in stone.
I think so.
Like whether
but
you want to agree with it or
thing is
not,
that,
like
you know what? It's hard to say Drake. It's because Drake's blueprint is a Jay-Z blueprint. You feel me? So it's like
how do you say that, or what do you mean?
business deals when it comes to like leveraging your.
But
music
I'm taking business, everything all out
music.
of it. I'm talking about music. I just think like
music.
his longevity, the way he's international. Like I just think we're gonna look back and be like, yo, he's the most easily digestible rapper,
facts.
king of rap. Yeah.
I hope
Like,
that's not the case.
Now he's not the best rapper. I don't think, in my opinion, he will never end on my top 10 rappers. But he's number 1 on the artist list, in my opinion, of artist rappers. Because there is a difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a difference.
Absolutely.
But
Shout out MF Doom, actually rapping.
never actually listened to him. I've heard him though. I've heard of him.
I gotta do some history, bro.
if I look
I know
up,
he's been around forever. What are you trying to find?
This is hip hop history.
I'm trying to look up his tour sales, but they keep it really close. Like his last tour, the Migos, he did 79 mil. So to give
He
guys,
did 79 mil.
yeah, look, compared to Ed Sheeran.
Scorpion was huge.
He's not gonna get to.
Scorpion was a big tour.
But that's his last tour he did. So I want to look at.
I mean,
I want to look at Scorpion.
I think we all have to remind ourselves once again that like
No, that's Scorpion.
a billion is 1% of 1%. Like the chances you get to that are so fucking slim.
Well, he earns like $2 million a show.
I think it's hard. It'll be harder. It'll be harder for him to make more money off a tour because there's more that goes into a Drake show than an Ed Sheeran show.
Yeah,
like when
it's more performance.
Yeah, when Ed Sheeran first started, he was doing those shows in the park or whatever, where we just show up.
Ed just needs a guitar and a mic. Yeah,
and then he had,
it's different. Drake's like on a stage and floating shit.
Yeah, he has a whole stage.
Yeah,
he needs a whole team. He needs like
If
it was just Drake up there, I mean,
I'd go just to watch Drake.
Like just Drake and the
DJ.
DJ.
Can we talk about also Camp Flognaw booing Drake?
That's funny.
That's another big L.
That's a big ass L.
Yeah, those people are dumb.
Imagine booing Drake.
But the highest grossing.
It makes sense because think about it.
It is
if you expect
crowd.
Frankie to see Drake, I'd be like,
it's a different crowd. But
they love Frank Ocean.
They want Frank. Yeah, it's different.
Else, bro.
He's tied to residency there. That Camp Flognaw.
Wasn't it like a 5-year deal or something like that? Yeah, that's hilarious.
I love that.
That shit is hilarious.
I love that.
And next year he goes, his set's probably gonna be lit just because how it went.
This is my last thing on Drake. I just googled it. Drake Summer 16 tour is the highest grossing hip hop tour in history.
Really?
He did 85 million off Summer 16.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Summer 16.
And Jay-Z and Kanye only did 75 million.
Only.
Those
Watch the Throne.
They made hella money.
But then again, Ed Sheeran again is on top.
He
did 26. Yeah.
But no one also talks about Chris Brown, bro. Chris Brown
because he beat Rihanna, bro. We don't respect Chris Brown over here.
I mean,
and he has a lisp.
He beat Rihanna, but then he dropped Transformia, bro. He dropped that shit, like, bro. Video was hard as
So what? Do they cancel out?
Bro, remember when that shit dropped, bro?
Chris Brown's
video was hard as fuck, dancing his ass off in the video.
Chris Brown is one of the most talented individuals to ever walk the planet.
He should never beat Rihanna up.
But he fumbled L-bag.
But hey, you're recording.
So I guess to wrap up the 2019 episode, what specific artists, what shows, what movies, what are you guys looking forward to in 2020?
We talked about it all. Oh,
just whatever. I'll start. I'll just say
I'll be the last.
I want Kendrick to drop this year. I need some new Kendrick. Apparently Justin Bieber's dropping. Your boy's excited for that. I love me some JB.
Bugatti Biebs, baby. Bugatti Biebs.
I don't know about all that.
But when did that start?
What is that?
Who coined that?
I don't remember who started it.
Oh, okay. Just shout out.
That's crazy.
Respect on his name, bro. Mans was flexing.
Biebs is dropping.
He's like 16.
My wife, Wonder Woman. There's a new Wonder Woman coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We got Halo 5 coming out in 2020. Ooh. I'm excited for 2020.
I'm excited for that Wonder Woman movie too.
Man, the first one was incredible.
First one was, it was amazing. She bad, bro. Crazy, yeah. I mean,
Halo 5. You know what I'm saying? Rumors are Skate 4 is coming out. So I got all my gamers are excited.
Skate 4. Oh my god.
I'm saying.
Skate 3, perfect game.
All this shit, all of them shit.
Yeah. Damn.
What you got?
I'm going last.
All right.
Yeah.
Isaiah Rashad. I need that man to drop a track.
What's it been like 4 years since he dropped?
He dropped 2017.
Okay, yeah, that album was incredible.
But Top is wet. Like Top is not giving man the exposure he needs because he was about to be on The Cave with Kenny Beats, scheduled to be on. I'm pretty sure it's already recorded, and Top won't let it drop.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, because I think it's too early for album promotion.
What the fuck? Just let it drop.
I think
that's
Isaiah
just like
Rashad,
a culture thing.
I know.
Yo, you talking about that nigga, bro?
Top.
Stupid,
bro. Because
what?
I also think
if that's
Isaiah
true,
Rashad is also like I don't know how it comes off. It sounds like he doesn't understand what he's doing. Because it sounds like they gave him money in the beginning, then he blew it all.
Yeah, he's had a weird story.
Like,
I don't know everything that's been going on, but like
is he that he doesn't have the right people around him, or is it just like
sounded? I think originally like there was like drug addiction that he was dealing with.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, he's had a tough story.
I mean, what's wrong with
that's already.
Drugs,
hey, if I handed you $1 million check right now, I don't know how you'd act.
I'm not gonna do no drugs, bro. I'm definitely not gonna do no drugs.
I mean, you might do a few drugs.
Nah, calm down.
You ain't gonna do no time.
I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Alright.
thought that was pretty whack.
I like
because
Isaiah
Kenny
Rashad,
Beats
though.
tweeted about it, like Zay's coming on the next one, and then it just like disappeared.
That's
That
whack.
Kenny
And
Beats
then
shows up.
top tweeted about it. He said like, oh, like it's coming, like just wait, like talking about the album. So I'm pretty sure he put it on pause because the album's coming out. Like,
What's the point of waiting, yo?
yeah, promotion.
It's been 4
yeah,
years.
more
What are you
money,
waiting
more
for?
promotion.
I think Top thinks he's super smart, but he forgets that he had Kendrick on his
Yeah.
label. Like, you have to kind of get out your own way. Like, you have a mega artist. Like, I think Lil Wayne is a
It's
perfect
also
example
got
of that.
Ab Soul.
When you have art like
Cash Money.
Lil Wayne has never told Nicki Minaj, Drake what to do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I feel like he thinks that he built Kendrick. He's like, no, you have Kendrick on your label.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let him do Kendrick. Let everyone do what they want to do,
And you have
like,
SZA. Like,
yeah, like let them do their thing.
Yeah.
They know what people want.
Yeah, that's true.
He actually
That's smart
tweets.
about you saying that about Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Because he did let him go.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
That's true, though.
You look
The
at
fuck-
his career
Right now,
you
right
understand
now,
why he did it.
Kenny Beats show is like one of the hottest
Oh
shows in culture,
God.
and
Yeah.
you're saying no to the video
Yeah.
for
that's,
album promotion.
that's easily 1 million, 2
Who
million
the fuck
views.
buys
Yeah.
albums these days?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We're looking for one song from Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah.
Literally-
A freestyle,
literally.
bro.
Like, drop the song. No one's
Yeah.
gonna buy the album, bro.
Go on
Yeah.
Sway, go on fucking Flex,
Yeah.
Like,
do the garage, and then drop the album.
Just
What,
drop the
like, what are you
album.
waiting for?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
go. Is that it for the year? Or whatever?
Yeah, but I was gonna say that Top has also been tweeting recently. I don't know if you guys followed Top on
No.
Twitter, but
No.
he's asking some dumbass questions like, "What's the point of like a 1 minute and a half song?" Like, he's just asking a lot of like questions about like streaming recently. Like, how do you not already have it figured out?
Yeah, you do a 1.5 songs so people play it 40
Yeah, so-
times.
Yeah,
That's the
I
whole,
don't know.
that's why songs are getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah,
We've had
I
that
don't know.
conversation before.
I think he's just missing a lot of what's going on right now, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be the
problem with these old heads,
Yeah.
man.
maybe he's asking those questions to like get the feedback,
He is.
Yeah, I mean he could be genuine.
Yeah, I don't know.
and maybe he's doing it as a smart way.
We'll
I mean, he's
see.
from the streets, bro. Like, I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying. He could just be doing like, yo,
Yeah.
why do people like baggies instead of,
We'll see if the next Kendrick album has minute songs on there.
you know, Kendrick's gonna give you a body of work.
How much?
All right, Bert, what you got? What are you excited for in 2020?
It's about the longest podcast we've ever done. It's about 3
Yeah, bro,
hours.
like 2
Yeah,
hours.
I don't know how long this shit is.
We're in it.
We're about to wrap it though.
Yeah, I got you.
What you got?
Ah,
My ADHD
You
is
excited-
like,
any
I guess my
shows,
ADHD
any
in my back.
albums? What you got?
It's like, bro, you gotta get up. G. It's like you gotta get up, G.
well, I don't even know what to expect for 2020. I mean, definitely excited for.
I mean, it's
music.
like not what you're expecting, but like shit you want, like shit you hope for.
Shit I hope for is
Like,
probably like, bro, definitely like more TDE projects.
Mhm.
Definitely want to see another SZA album.
I think she was the greatest
Kendrick-
rapper of all time.
Kendrick would be
Who?
dope.
SZA.
to see.
She's a singer, bro.
Yeah, bro, but you don't really listen to her bars though. That's the
Shut
crazy
the
shit.
It'll be good on the
Yeah,
weekends.
bro. And then
Ooh.
what else?
You're like 9 to 5, but what?
I'm like the weekend. He said, "All right, Vince, what
You
you
know
got?
what you say is how you say it,
What
man.
you excited for 2020?"
That's a bar, bro. She could rap that album if she
Vincent
wanted to.
McIntosh.
Best rapper of all time.
I think she listens to her
He's capping.
her last
don't
project.
don't fall for this shit.
Her
I always
last-
fall for Vince's shit. Just
Leaning tower.
Just talk, bro.
Go ahead, Vince. What you excited for?
Shh.
2020.
That's it.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
All right. Episode 29.
2020, shut the fuck up. Dude. All right.
Damn.
Yeah.
My bad.
Episode 29. That's all we got.
low key.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, thank you for coming on. I really
Appreciate you
appreciate
guys
it.
coming on. Shit was fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey,
that was good talking
gang,
about our
gang.
TTA and this
You
gang.
guys gotta add me to this podcast, bro. I'm trying. No, okay.
Permanent guest.
Yo, I'm saying the fans are crazy, bro.
No, bro, we got groupies, bro. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.